What's up, people on the internet? It's your boy, Hood Ninja Ichi, and we're back. More of this badge grind. It don't stop. Ever. Back to it. Badge grind, love.
The standings out west already. We're in December. You take a look at the Clippers.
About to get it in.
Let's go. And because of it, each night out, their competition.
Man, we can't have the music playing though. What's going on? Is that why my practice was glitching before I started the live stream? Possibly.
Pre-game routines coming to an end. We're just
my
about
practice
ready for
was
our
glitched
tip-off.
out. I usually try to run the first one before I start the live stream. That shit wasn't happening.
Well, for Bradley Beal, it all started with his shot. His mom was a great athlete in her own right, and she
That shit was
coached
not
him.
happening.
By age 7, he was making high school range threes. He said, "I just run from arc to arc." I loved it because
it sure is. Thanks, David. And in this one, two prolific offenses, Brent, going head-to-head. What was the best offensive team you ever played for?
That's a defensive lineup.
The fun I had, Kevin, and enjoyed the most was in Seattle for the Supersonics. Now, we're going to have to explain to some of the kids who that is.
Who they are.
But I think the most efficient and the most programmed offense certainly was in San Antonio for Greg Popovich and the San Antonio Spurs, having the anchor Tim Duncan down on the block.
The Seattle Supersonics. That has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Travis Berton's out there with Brown.
Are you
it's
ready?
Wagner
Are
at
you
the
ready?
5, roaming the paint.
Let's get it on.
And for the Clippers, Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's the great one. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And Harrell's in at the center, filling out the middle. To the inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Good start.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverley trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
Wall looking for an opening. Wall draws the double. The step back
The
jumper
fact that
is good.
I didn't just intimidate him into missing that.
Disadvantage attacking the heart
that
of
hurts.
that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Pass to the great one. Outside, George. 6 to shoot. To the middle.
I
Intercept.
should have asked for the oop. Why do I not call for the alley-oop on
the
that?
fast break. Here's Wall. Makes it off the glass.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding.
I should have just called for the
especially
oop on
when
that.
the D is all over.
George, that's a 2-pointer. Off to a good start.
I'm upset with
Against his
myself.
first shot attempt.
That should have been
more
an easy
skilled
bucket.
offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Brown against Beverly. Brown the pass to Wall. Over Harrell, and it's Wall. That time the assist by Brown. And it's
Boy,
6
we are
points
having a
for
bad.
Wall.
Well, I'm having a
They
bad
can't miss.
start.
4
Shit.
for 4 and warming up the burners.
Now the pass to Beverly. Down low. No good from the great one. Wizards have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And Wall kicks to Beal. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession.
Washington will
We have a
retain
month of
possession.
NBA action in the book.
Son of a
Let's now
bitch.
take a moment to look at the Rookie of the Year race. Always exciting to see the new blood making their presence felt. Well, you look at the great one. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
That is no small achievement, even early on like this. I think it shows just how well he fits into playing at this level. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better
I need to get my
opportunity
focus
to
on.
score.
Man, we've been playing like trash.
Beverly against Wall. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
Wow, fall away from the ball.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And Wall kicks to Beal.
Paul George instincts right there, just taking over that possession. He's using his length right there to take away a lot of airspace for the shooter.
Beverly finds Harrell. Back to Beverly. Outside, George. This one for three. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect.
I can't even set a pick.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Wagner passes to Wall. Lets it go from the wing.
I can't grab a rebound.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there, Kevin. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And perhaps the most shocking news of the NBA offseason, Greg, the trade of Paul George. Nobody saw that coming.
Took a ransom of draft picks to get him off the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard recruited him to join him on the Clippers, and Paul obliged by demanding a trade. Came together quickly and caused a major power shift in the West.
Well, Brent, you look at the explosive numbers George has put up.
I can turn this
around. It has
around.
to do with how he runs the pick and roll.
Incredible at his size and his ability to read the defenses in pick and roll situation. Anytime there's a defender that decides to go under on Paul George from the perimeter, he can let that thing rip from the three-point line. Last year, I think you saw him with the most poise that he's ever played with in his career. I expect that to continue.
The great one lays it up and banks it in. Well, it was announced last month that Shea is the NBA's Rookie of the Month. Hard to argue, Greg, with that pick when you look at what he's done.
And the numbers speak for themselves. And I'm glad the NBA has taken notice of what Shea is doing on the floor. Could be the first of many awards for him.
Pass to Leonard. Tipped away, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for him.
Sucks.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
The 3 from George. They get it again. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
A lot of trade rumors.
Hey, good afternoon. How's it going?
Several teams out there trying to add talent, and sometimes it comes at the expense of team chemistry.
It can, and I think teams who are very, very aware of their potential to be into the playoffs are careful to tinker with that. If they know they're going to have an opportunity to play in the postseason, the additions that they have to make, Kevin, they have to understand that that player coming in is great for us, but how is it that that player comes in? Who does it affect in our locker room?
Or they make a trade or don't make a trade because they're worried about team chemistry and how it'll be affected.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But again, I'll go back to an addition sometimes into a locker room with just that talent may affect the talent you already have. And if you're really cognizant of that fact, sometimes not making the deal is the best deal to make.
Beverly, the pass to the great one. Beal against George. Up and in for the basket. Number 4.
Good.
That makes him 4 for 5 now.
This quarter belongs
Just doing my thing
to him,
before
and that's how you
I
do
go to
it
work
when you're out
tonight.
in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Wagner passes to Beal. They double team Beal. Shot to stop the run. And that one is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's the great one. He's covered by Beal. Counted good. The great one's got 9 points.
Well, you can see the talent that Shea has, even when he gets on the floor with limited minutes. His game is very polished from his years in college.
GA, you can see the
Hey, J. Lewis. J. Lewis, what's up?
Wouldn't be surprised to see his role grow over the course of the season.
What's going on, J. Lewis?
3. There's Brown with the three.
Oh, shit.
That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, they're...
Come on, Bev. Damn. Just put that shit up.
Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that.
But yeah, I'm coming by.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Okay.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
That's a way to spend your day.
Because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Hey, what's up, Kyrie?
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac
Thanks
is
for
checked
following
in
through.
for Harrell. Marcus Morris comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Landry Shamet's checked in for George. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Mahimi's checked in for Mo Wagner. Bryant comes in for Davis Bertans. Gary Payton is checked in for Troy Brown. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for John Wall. Los Angeles leading by 12. To the paint. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Excellent all-around.
Just trying to stop the lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients.
All right, Dad, take it easy. Thanks for following through, man.
The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up. Yeah, the body language right now is not
much. Just trying to stop the lead, huh?
Team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like
that.
that
is, brother. Money controls everything. Cash rules everything around me too, bro.
Shamet with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. The quick one. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call on Washington.
Yeah, trying to stop. Yeah, I know.
Shooting their 4th and 5th attempts.
I know, trying to stop the season from returning. Yeah, what I'm saying is he's not going to be able to stop the season from. Kyrie's not going to be able to stop the season from returning.
Take a break. 2 shots.
It's too much money. Cash rules everything around me. You know what I'm saying? If you ever wonder, you can't respect him trying to keep the lead from starting back. Shit, I can respect him for trying for doing what he's doing. You know what I'm saying?
So we get them both.
And thinking back to last postseason, the Clippers.
I mean, the NBA, the league is talking about like they got to bring. They're trying to. They might as well just go ahead and cancel the season. There's no need to continue it.
That they had a shot.
You know what I'm saying? They can just asterisk the season up. There was no championship, and there it is. You know what I'm saying? But there's money, and they don't want to lose out on that money. And them cats are like, they don't want to risk their life. Kyrie doesn't want to risk his life. You know what I'm saying? Just for other people to get money. He's going to get what he's going to get. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Cash rules. If you ever want to try to guess what a big league is going to do, look where the money's at. They're going to always protect their money.
Correct?
I think there's absolutely superstar calls, Kevin, and you know the purist in me wants to referee.
He be on some other shit, but
understanding that the game is entertaining.
Hey man,
understanding what
I don't dismiss anybody as crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Every now and then,
I've seen some of the craziest motherfuckers drop a jewel of wisdom. So you know what I'm saying?
A few more times.
Just because his flat earth shit, that's some weird shit that he's into, but I'm not just going to disregard everything he says just because of that. That would be silly on my behalf. You know what I'm saying? You keep your mind open, knowledge is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That bum on the street, that crackhead on the street, that motherfucker got a jewel of knowledge that he can drop on you that will fuck your mind up. I guarantee you. You know, hey.
And how about a look now?
There was a time when a motherfucker said the earth was round, people would call him crazy.
You look at the great one.
You know what I'm saying? You don't just call people crazy.
In the NBA.
Yo, what up, love?
Well, he has clearly established himself as
a premier
rim protector in this year's rookie class.
Yeah, but Kyrie be on some other stuff, but I'm not gonna just disregard. You know what I'm saying? Just dismiss him.
Beal.
You know, he's got a point. Why would they risk their lives? You know what I'm saying? You see how that shit happened with Rudy Gobert
There hasn't been anything easy for
and
in this
what's my
period.
man
I
name?
haven't seen him in comfortable spots or
An old boy
spots
and
we've
shit.
seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Out to Morris. Jacks up a three. Drills it from outside. And the Clippers.
He was playing around with it, and he got his boy sick. Old boy on the squad, he got him sick. Man, come on, man. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell.
To Beal.
You know what I'm saying? That cat got, dude. If it passes that easily, you know what I'm saying? Just because you're in the area with somebody.
And really, it's been a major.
Why are they opening back up? If you're looking, there's cases exploding again in all these cities that's open back up. Man, that shit is stupid. The NBA is trying to come back because of bread, man. They're trying to get paid, man. You know, as somebody who's ran a business before, I understand it. The bottom line is the bottom line. You got shareholders. You got people to be responsible to.
Well, last season
you know
we
what
got
I'm
a
saying?
glimpse of what a Bradley Beal team looks
I
like
get it.
as he led the way for
But
the
that don't mean
Wizards
it's
after
right.
the ball went
You
down.
know what I'm saying?
And really, Beal took it upon himself to kind of keep this
but
team
I
moving
get it.
forward.
It's not right, but I
His
get
best
it.
season
You know
to
what I'm
date.
saying?
Career highs in
They
scoring.
got to do what they got to do.
Also was creating more for his teammates in Wall's absence.
Zubats against Bryant. Here's the great one, and it's good. 2 points. The great one's got 19 points.
Boy, he has been special.
I've got 4
to start this
builds.
game, shooting 8 of
I've got a
9,
point guard,
making it
3-level
look
scorer, small forward, 3-level scorer,
Williams with the steal.
a shooting guard,
Here's the great one.
sharp shooting playmaker, and this guy's a power forward,
And the first shot of the
lockdown
night
glass
from
cleaner.
missing.
Yeah, glass cleaning lockdown.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Napier. Back to Beal. The Wizards with another miss.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Shamet. And there it is for him.
I like their focus
Total
coming in.
pause.
Perfect execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Oh, okay.
Right wing. Payton outside. 5 on the clock.
Yeah, like this is my like it says in the title. This is my 4th build. All my other builds are pretty much maxed out. My small forward, he's in the. I still have games with him to do.
Now here's Shamet.
Man, I keep forgetting.
Right on him.
I'm controlling
Outside
everyone.
Williams. Back to Zubats. Inside. Here's the great one. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation.
Anyway,
Couldn't get the
yeah,
shot
this is
off
my
in
4th
time.
build.
And the Clippers making a change.
I got
here.
builds.
Patterson's checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Pasechniks is checked in. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
Yo, Detroit Pistons. My other 3 builds were. I originally started with the Pistons.
Good work defensively by Morris.
I just couldn't. I couldn't play with the Pistons with this character because they got. Damn, I keep forgetting that I'm controlling everybody.
Turn it over. Their last
Because
win against San
Blake is on the
Antonio, looking to
squad,
carry
so
that
you
into
know I
this
don't
one.
want to.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck.
That's not a good,
Helps to
good
get
squad.
points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, saw the box
To have this
score of that
character
game the
play
next
with the
day, and I
Pistons.
thought, wow, that's a huge score.
That's why he's on.
tonight.
That's why I'm with
Impressive
the
stuff
Clippers
there.
on this league.
And that one is good from Bradley
But
Beal.
I'm usually with the
You
Pistons.
got to
man.
get up tighter
Yeah, let me
than that.
focus,
Some
dude.
players
I'm-
you can give that much room to, but not him.
There's Williams with the 3.
Bang.
Gains the 3-pointer.
Well, you got to honor Lou Williams
Bang.
from deep, especially if he's got other things going offensively. Has a great feel for when to pull the trigger.
Do I park? Not really. Only when I get only if my cousins hit me up or some of my peoples hit me up and say they want to run in the park. I'll go run with them
We'll
then.
be right back.
But when I'm solo by myself, I just run this. It's too much, man. Let me tell you everything that's wrong with the park as a solo player. As a solo player, you're forced to run with randoms. There it is right there. That's bad enough. As a solo player, it's really hard to get into a game with good randoms because good randoms ain't gonna play with a solo player.
One of the premier point guards in the
Third.
NBA, John Wall, knows his reputation will be defined in the postseason.
It's a lot fucked up with it.
My season,
You know what I'm
nothing to
saying?
me if I don't make the playoffs.
Then
I feel like
you
it's
got
a waste.
people
I'm
who
more
think
about-
that
I love my
your
individual
level,
accolades,
how
more
good
about
you
the
are,
team, and if
is
my
based
team
on your
can get
record.
that means I
But
can
if you're a
get
solo
top
player,
of
your
these
record's going to be
guys and
shit because you play with randoms.
Well, that's the
It's a
mindset
fucked up
you
circle.
have to have.
It's
You know, individual
It's not really worth
accolades
it.
are great,
You
but
know.
team success is what it comes down to.
Nah, I'm not
And
messing
if
with
you're
my
just
team
tuning
either.
in, we've got a wide margin on the
I spend my
scoreboard,
time
but,
doing this, man.
Plenty of time left for a
My
comeback.
team,
And a
I've
comeback
got my
here
team
for the
started.
Lakers guys.
You
On
know,
the attack right from the tip.
I got that
Relentless.
what is it that
Just taking it
that
right at the
Galaxy
opposition,
Opal Kobe,
the other team
whatever.
right now, no answers and no
I
way
got
to
that
slow
one.
them down.
You
So
know,
this
but
is
I haven't
how
really
the
done
Wizards
shit
start
with
in
my
the second.
team.
We've got Thomas Bryant. Peyton is out there with
Like I said,
Shabazz
I build
Napier.
multiple
And there's
builds.
Bradley Beal.
That shit
And
gets
it's Pasek
multiple
at the
making multiple
5
builds
down
like
low.
this. I'm already at 4 builds. It's
Back to
expensive.
Napier.
So I never buy the game
in
in release. I'll wait till February to get
with
it.
that shot.
That's a
Wait till the
nice
All-Star
play.
break,
Getting
get it while it's on
separation
sale because
leads.
I'm gonna already dump money in here because
Defense has gotta
I
be a
play
little
multiple
bit better,
builds. I make
especially
multiple
when he's
builds.
looking to fire from that distance.
You know,
Williams passes to
it's been that
Shannon.
way. Oh man, I keep
Back
forgetting
to
I'm
Williams.
controlling everything.
Over Napier.
All right, that's
Williams
better.
can't
I
get
can
it to
talk
go.
now.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
What kind of
You
hood
can't
rats
make
I be
it
messing
all, and you
with? I
for
don't mess
sure
with hood
don't want
rats.
him taking that kind of shot.
Peyton passes
Bro,
to
I'm
Bryant.
45 and I don't have kids. I'm a monster at
Free
this
throws
shit.
coming up, and they call the shooting
I
foul.
don't mess with hood rats, okay?
Brent, offensive versatility all the
I got
rage
women
now.
with
Which
benefits
guards
chasing me,
do you
bro.
think do the best job of generating offense with their back to the basket?
I don't know so much as these guys are playing with their backs to the basket,
living my best
so
life.
much as they're finding ways to
But yeah.
get the ball without a dribble at about 15 feet away from the basket. So one
Yeah, I don't shop at
they're at the
Walmart.
rim.
Right.
They're
I
very
try not
effective
to
at the
anyway.
mid-range. Chris Paul and DeMar DeRozan have had tremendous efficiency from those areas on the floor. So
and
those
that
are the
is
kind of
true.
players
Hood
that
rats
put some
are
pressure
everywhere.
on your
I do
defense
feel that.
because they're starting
But
their
yeah, the
offense
Park,
so
this
close to
is
the basket, and they're
yeah,
effective.
solo
with
player. I
what they
can't
do.
fuck with the Park.
Not on the
man.
post, not on the perimeter, and they're finding ways to be impactful.
Because even in here, can't ask me what's my park record. Really? I run solos. I run with randoms. What's my park record gonna be? You know what I'm saying? I don't have a squad. What is my park record gonna be? It's not gonna be great. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason y'all don't run with
Good
randoms.
from Bryant.
So, you know, it is what it is.
We're about a minute and a
Shaniqua.
half into the second quarter now. George against Wall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That straight line
Yeah.
drive there from Paul George.
I got
Love to
issues
see him get
with the
in that
playground
attack
mode in here.
Let's see.
I know here it's probably sacrilege to say, but I enjoyed the multiplayer on the last 2 NBA lives more than I enjoyed playing at the park. That's just my opinion. You got into games like this, it took no time because they're all lobby based. So you just drop it to a lobby, boom, you're in the game. Boom. No, you don't waste time, you don't bullshit
We'll go
around.
for a different look here.
And cats don't base
Zubac
shit
is checked in
on
for
what
Green.
you're on records
The quick
and
one comes in for
little
Patrick
petty shit
Patterson.
like that.
Marcus
Shit that
Morris
can
is checked
clearly
in
get
for
manipulated.
Landry Shamet subbed in for
Clearly.
George. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Mahimi's checked in for Pasek. Davis Bertans comes in for Brown. Beal's checked in for John Wall. And Gary Payton has
Yeah, it
subbed
should
in
be,
for
because
Shabazz Napier.
If I go to a park, I'll stand on the spot all fucking day. I can stand on there all day.
That's on
The only people that's gonna run up and play with me are brown shirts.
At the line tonight.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
put the numbers
saying?
on the season when you look at the free throw attempts,
And they're not,
around
and they're not even going to be
70%.
playing to win. They're going to be playing to try to get their character off. To try, you know what I'm saying, dude? fuck the park, man. Put me in the lobby, put me with Rant, then just let us play, man. Yo, thanks for following. Thanks for following, Kyrie.
That free throw missing.
I appreciate you on that.
A lot of talk about it, but Brad Beal
He said, Bronx,
is one of the top shooting guards in our league.
Man,
the scoring,
it's hard times, bro.
Is really
hard
right
times,
there
man.
amongst the elite.
And he's good on the second.
I'm like this.
And Beal
if I go out there and I spend time to sit through an entire game, watch an entire game while I'm sitting on the spot, nobody comes to run with me, then the squad comes jump on the spot, and I gotta go look again, nigga. I just wasted 15 minutes, bro. I'm not playing a game like that. It's making me waste time. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, no, there's things I can be. There's other things I can be doing. You know, so
5 to shoot. From 12 feet out. A rebound by the
Here's something that most of y'all won't even learn until you get older. I'm going to put you up on it right now. And remember this. Time is the most valuable commodity in the world. If you meet a female, she wants your time. She wants your time and she wants your attention. Your job wants your time. They pay you dollars for your hours. Time is the only commodity on this earth that once you give it up, you cannot get it back.
Well, Kevin, for the last
so I'm going to sit here and waste my time waiting on the game? Waiting to get a game in? No, I'm not wasting my time on that shit. No.
Competitive, knowing that they could not beat the Splash Brothers, Draymond Green, and then Kevin Durant. But the Warriors lost to the Raptors in the finals.
So I'm not about to waste time that I could be doing other things, trying to wait for a game that I'm going to end up playing with randoms. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna play team. That most likely ain't gonna play team ball. So it's gonna be all the way.
Matchups coming up for sure. Thank you, Williams.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, I had character. I went out there. My character. I had my character at 99. 99. Sweet as shit. Get in the game. Motherfuckers don't even want to pass it to. As soon as the game's over, my rating drops. Kill yourself. I wouldn't dare. Wouldn't dare. My rating dropped because motherfuckers don't want to pass it to me. Kill yourself. I wouldn't dare play that shit. Crazy as fuck. You crazy as fuck. Not only do I waste your time, I waste effort. I wasted my time and my effort. Oh yeah.
The effort level.
Fuck you.
And his tonight
you know
has been high.
You know what I would do to a person face to face that wastes my time and effort? What do you think I'm going to do with a game mode that wastes my time and effort? I'm not going to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that against people who play it. Hey, if you got time like that, you got the friends that's going to run with you. And, hey, that's all good. That's a beautiful thing. Me, hey. I work a weird work schedule, you know what I'm saying? I can't be on here when my friends are on here playing. Hey, it just is what it is.
Another shot.
But I do find it funny every time I live stream. It's the first thing people want to do is ask me about the park and all that shit. That tells me y'all got a lot more time to waste than I do. If y'all can play out there, or y'all got more friends online than I do that can play, that's got time to waste. I don't know, but I'm analytic with my shit. You know what I'm saying?
He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Those are the pros and cons of it.
Paul George, he's been the guy.
I got one player
he ends up dropping in
ranked up
from distance, making a difference in long range in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge.
I got one player 1 year ranked up to like Pro 3, Pro 4, whatever. When like 2 years later, when I went back to play with him, I saw that he was deleted. And then I couldn't run with him anymore. Bruh, can't fuck with it. Hold on. If I get a female pregnant, can I act like I ain't got nothing?
Trying to grasp a playbook, man. You know.
If you get a female pregnant, can I act like I ain't got nothing to do with it?
Wars they can handle all the summer.
You can do whatever you want to do, whether it's right or wrong. That's a different story. But you can do whatever you want to do.
In the moment,
You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for your time.
The world
See
is,
you, Kevin.
hey, God gave you choice, freedom of choice. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you what you can and can't do. Is it right or wrong? You know, the world is full of fucked up people now because they ain't have good parents in their life. That's all I can say on that. There's a lot of females out here right now that are almost came out better because they didn't have a good father figure in their life. You know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I would recommend that you find out what's going on.
He did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact. That
having a bunch of baby mamas, that's
on full display.
You know, I'm 45 and I don't have any kids. I got plenty of females around. You know what I'm saying?
So for the Clippers right now,
you don't want to have this conversation with me, bro. This is not a topic you want to bring up with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man.
Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots.
I went the opposite way. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about how much kids cost, how much, you know what I'm saying? I was looking at her like, do I really want to have to deal with you for 18 years? Let me be sure. You know, dude, I used to think shit out before. You know, hey.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
I grew up, when I was a young nigga, I was hearing horror stories about crazy baby mamas and all this shit. I was seeing crazy shit.
George against Beal.
Now I'm at the point now, I don't even give a shit. I got nieces, nephews, I'm so Gucci. But
out to the right wing.
If a girl came back and told me she was pregnant, I wouldn't ignore her, nothing like that. Oh, we'll find out what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We'll find out what's going on. If it's yours, it's best you take care of it.
The great one.
You don't want that motherfucker growing up to be a fucked up person. You know what I'm saying? We got enough fucked up people in this world. Don't be the reason for another one. You know what I'm saying? We got so many shitty people in this world. Don't be the responsibility. Don't be the cause of there being another one. You're right, females do make things up, and that's why I say you got to make sure you check. Make sure you check. Don't just ignore it. You know what I'm saying? Don't just ignore it. Because you do not want some friends to come falling down on you. You know what I'm saying? You do not want the friends to come crashing down on you.
He's gotten some minutes,
you know what I'm saying? You want to figure it out, dude. Hey, if you can't afford to get the DNA test or whatever test it takes to find out if it's yours, you couldn't afford to be doing the fucking in the first place. I'm sorry. You couldn't afford to be doing the fucking in the first place. You shouldn't have been fucking in the first place.
That's for two.
Real talk.
It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his fourth rebound in this one.
If you can't afford to deal with all the shit that comes along with it, whether she lies, tells the truth, whatever, if you can't afford to deal with it, you shouldn't have been fucking around in the first place. Real talk. Real talk. Hey.
There's the pass to Beal.
I used to walk into the party store in my hood, and I used to call the dude a pimp. What's up, pimpin'? You know why? Because I had to pay that guy money every time I wanted to get down. You know what I'm saying? Because he had the condoms. He was pimping me, but I was okay. You know what I'm saying? That little money I spent there avoided me spending a lot of money and headaches and just kids. Dude.
And the Wizards making a change here. Pasekniks is checked in.
How we run the plays on here? Oh, how do you get on the pop-up? If you go into the menu, if you go into options, well, not here, but coaches menu. If you go into coaches menu, there's an options to where you can have all the plays showed. You can have all the plays called by the coach. Then you can make it to where the plays pop up on the screen. Then if you press like
here's Pasekniks.
Left on the control pad,
the great one's got rebound.
you can pull up quick plays.
To the right side. And he lobs it up to
Oh, yeah, I
the
was trying to
rim.
put that on his neck. Hey, yeah, this ain't a live stream. This is an intervention. This is a seminar.
Outside Wall. Pass to Beal.
This ain't just a live stream. This is a seminar. Shit.
Passes it
Hey,
to Wagner.
man. Hey,
4
bro.
on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot
I
off
can
here.
only speak the
And
truth in
here's
here,
Brown
man. All I can do is
outside.
spread what I've learned over the
Reset for
years.
Washington.
I've seen a lot of shit over my years, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Here's Pasechniks. He's still scoreless so far in this
And
one.
I'll let it be known too. If you're dealing with a female, it's best if you want, you know what I'm saying, be friendly with her early in the process. Because if the test comes back and it's not yours, that means she's a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? And you can hold that over her head. If it comes back and it is yours, well then, you know what? You were already there from the very start. You know what I'm saying? So she can't, you know what I'm saying? So it's not that female animosity there. Bruh. But ignoring it, man, bruh. Yeah, that's
worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why.
You're asking for
I
it.
expect him to make one of those.
You're asking for it. You're going to be on this motherfucker
Wall with the ball for the
in
Washington Wizards.
a year
Hosting Orlando
in
for
a
the next
chat.
game.
Like,
That game marks the first
nigga,
half of a
help
quick
me.
two homestand. Beal, that's for 2.
Man, bro. No.
You don't want to
No, you don't do that. That's not the best. Oh my God, bro! You got the game fucked up. What you supposed to do? You want to hit her? You want to hurt her? Go get somebody else pregnant. Go marry that person and have a good life with that person. That female who falsely accused, she'll be sick. She'll be sick. She'll be disgusted. Like, damn, maybe I could have just been a good bitch and I would have got what I wanted. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, bro? Hey man, the best revenge you can get on anybody is to live a good life.
Brown outside. Shot clock at 6.
The best revenge you can get on anybody is to have a good life and not include them in it.
Deep Wall.
Real talk.
By Washington. Pasechniks, and
You trying to hurt somebody to get revenge puts you on the same level of shitty person as they're on. You don't want to be the same shitty person they are. You want to be better than that person. So what you want to do is live a good life. That makes you a better person because you didn't flat out, you know what I'm saying, affect their life. You let them live their life. You just lived a better one without them.
That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Bruh, there's levels to this shit, man. There's levels to this shit.
They've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Beal taking his time here. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Real talk.
Leonard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Well, you knew that Kawhi Leonard would be a huge name on the free agency market last summer.
Real talk. I'm just trying to help you, bro.
And Kawhi let the pieces fall before making his decision. Was the last major free agent to choose where he was going to play. Ended up shaking up.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if you really want to learn about, you know what I'm saying?
Himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that.
If you really want to learn about this type of attitude, this mindset, the first place you need to go, the first person you need to look for.
Yeah, kind of tough.
And write this down. The first person you need to look for.
That can get his confidence
Black
from the
Phillip.
outside. So damage from the paint that time.
George with
That's
the
it.
ball. Now
I'm not going to say anything else. Just Black
the
Phillip.
great one passes to Leonard.
He's the educator of
No
men.
coverage that time.
Okay?
Leonard's got 14.
And none but gang.
Just the
None but
accuracy
gang.
in the quarter. It's his movement and the energy
Black
that's
Phillip,
getting
bro.
him on this nice roll.
Once you discover Black Phillip, you'll understand what I'm saying, and the way I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying?
Wall has hurt him in every way possible tonight. He's got firepower that really,
especially when I was talking about time and how females, they want your time and attention, and time is the most valuable. Bruh, yeah.
He's covered by Beal.
I feel like you need to listen to Big Brother Black Phillip. Just go ahead, go to YouTube, type it in.
Tries it from the top of
Just
the
type
key.
in Black Phillip in YouTube.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can
Then after you do that, you come back to me
that good a look.
and let me know how funny that shit is. Okay? I'm telling you.
Nice ball movement by
It's
Washington.
education.
Deal against Beverly.
Here's an analogy you will learn from Black Phillip.
That shot.
Real talk. This is the type of knowledge you're gonna get.
Well, he's just really struggling right now, and with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out.
This is the type of knowledge you're gonna get.
I mean, these ones aren't even close. I'm not
Men
sure
and
we're
women
supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous.
Together in the workplace is the same as a grizzly bear working alongside salmon dipped in honey. Okay? You know, grizzly bear's a grizzly bear. A grizzly bear usually, hey, what's up? A grizzly bear usually eats salmon. So, you know, but you got now salmon walking through the workplace, drizzled in honey, like, hi, Mr. Bear. And Mr. Bear just has to look at salmon like, hey, salmon. You know what I'm saying? When Mr. Bear really wants to tear into salmon. You know what I'm saying? But salmon gets to walk around. Hey, Mr. Bear. Good morning. And then if the salmon looks at like, hey, ooh, damn, your scales are looking really good up on the honey. Oh my God, HR.
Here's Brown. Rebound by the Clippers. Harrell's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Oh my God, I'm making mistakes fucking around
Here's
with
the great
that.
one.
But for real, that's the type of knowledge you get. You know what I'm saying? That puts shit in perspective, doesn't
the
it?
great one. Back to
and you completely understand it, like, you know.
With some arc.
That's real shit, though. It's hilarious.
Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, Beverly showing a bit of his speed.
It's education.
Right,
it's all about education.
Hoping to get something on the drive on the inside.
Shit is not fair.
Deal against Beverly. Brown outside. From 13.
Yeah, you know, grizzly bears love salmon. Grizzly bears hunt salmon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's how men and women are. Men hunt women.
Fight over the screen.
Women get to come to work
for one simple thing,
dripped in honey and shit.
Burned on that one.
To the inside.
You know what I'm saying?
Deal with the steal.
I'm sorry. I work in a plant. It makes a lot of sense in my head.
If you don't take care of the ball,
but everybody's worked someplace where a female will come in wearing some inappropriate stuff. That's not cool. That's not cool at all.
Gamble paying
That's not cool at all.
Pass to Leonard.
It's not.
Here's the great
It's
one.
not.
And they immediately answer
That's
back with the dunk.
an unreasonable amount
a lot of times
of
we
temptation.
talk about good passing,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
accurate passing is a
Like, no, you can't hit.
quality of
You
a
shouldn't
good
be
pass,
hitting
and
no
Leonard did it there.
females at work. But at the same time, you know, if you're wearing an all stretch suit bodysuit to work, I mean, you wearing stretch pants and a skin tight T-shirt to work.
An extremely efficient and productive game
You know
for
what I'm
him,
saying?
but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Salmon dipped in honey. You know what I'm saying?
Beverly, the pass to Harrell.
That's why I'm not gonna take it any further. Yeah, it's hilarious though, man. Look at
on the
Black
shot. He'll
Phillip.
shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The compliment that Harold gets
Right.
often
You
is
know
the
you put
fact
on
that
this
he's
shit in the
just
morning.
so tireless
Right.
a worker.
And then hold on.
Energy is
And
something
firsthand,
that coaching staffs and teammates appreciate.
if they approach you
Perfect 7 of 7
just
from
like
the
that,
line
and you
tonight.
don't hit on them, they start rumors about you. You know what I'm saying? They start rumors about you in the workplace. Oh, that motherfucker must be gay, or that motherfucker this, that motherfucker that. They will start shit about you just because, you know, dude, hey, and this is all first-hand shit. You know what I'm saying? That right there, that's
That free throw, no
experience, okay? Because, you know, 45, I ain't got no kids. I turn fully now more than I should. You know what I'm saying? You know, I turn down females. I actually turn down females. You know what I'm saying?
Good on the second free throw.
I've got a pretty decent job. You know what I'm
15
saying?
seconds left in the third.
I'm at the upper tier of middle class. You know what I'm
Here's
saying?
Beal. Defense is right there.
And me being in my 40s, not having kids,
Out
you know
to
what I'm
the wing.
saying?
Here's Napier. His
females trying to holler at me.
And so it's Los Angeles holding an unbelievable lead as the
especially young
quarter
females.
They have made it very tough to get a shot
And
off
when I
against
turn
them.
them down,
Their
oh, now they want to start
defense is
rooming.
stifling.
No, it's because
And
I've been through
more
this
NBA
bullshit
action
with
on
females
2K
like you
Sports
before.
coming your way after
I'm
this
just
break.
don't want the drama. I don't need drama. I don't need drama in my life. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, believe me, if I want you, you'll know it. I'll definitely let you know. Somewhere way far away from this job, though. Because anything that happens in this job is sexual hairy ass, man. It's sexual hairy ass, man.
Let's take a listen now to Scott Brooks.
That is terrible.
All we're thinking about is offense. Let's get back to what we do. Defense first, and then let's score for them. Let's not worry about our offense. Our shots are going to fall.
Craig, he's imploring his team to be better on defense.
The effort hasn't been there. They need to step it up on that side of the floor.
Yeah. What men get paid more because we're at a disadvantage. Relationship wise. It ain't fair, but it ain't fair on either side. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Bill Burr said it best. The shit's a surcharge. You know what I'm saying? It's a surcharge. You know, if the building we're in catches on fire, for some reason I got to let you and the kids out while I got the fire on my ass. If for some reason we're on a giant ship in the ocean and it happens to hit an iceberg,
market teams from being able to afford
for some strange reason,
their star player with the team.
you get to float away on luggage, and I get to fall from the top and break my back on a banister halfway down as I fall into icy water.
The media, Kevin.
Strike that. Let's rewind.
$1 search, you know, it's $2 surcharge. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But y'all get to dictate relationships, though. Y'all get to dictate relationships. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Until men realize their value, women will always dictate relationships.
1 for 2 at the line.
The love and passion.
You know what? Fuck it. I might as well go all in. Since we're already here. I might as well go all in. Since we're already here at this point. Fuck it. I'll just delete this video after. Let's go all in. I'll just delete the live stream afterwards.
Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on,
once you get to a certain age, you'll realize how backwards the game. You've been playing the game as a young man.
Standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
I'm not going to be rude, but when you look at what women want from a dude, just go look at it. Just look at it. It usually involves a list. You know what I'm saying? When women talk about what they want from a man, it usually involves some sort of list. When guys get along around just guys, see, when guys say what they want in a woman while women are around, it's usually a list. It's not even that big of a list, though, but it's a list. When guys are around guys, and we talk about what we want in a woman, it's only one thing.
Jay, and another triple-double.
It's only one thing.
How are you able to do this so consistently?
Now, you're talking about a list versus one thing. Women definitely have the advantage. If a woman had to do
the key for
have
me is
everything that she requires from a man,
keep my feet moving.
if men require
looking for opportunities,
a woman to
many
have
good things
a
come from that
list,
point.
bruh.
Well, it's been a whirlwind for you so far, and it's been very successful as well. Congratulations. Back to you guys.
Hey, man.
All right, David, thank you.
Shit.
Oh, professional.
Hey, dude. I'm just saying, man.
Welcome back.
They want time and attention. Time is the most valuable thing in the world. Once you lose it, you can't get it back.
Welcome to the
We all know, as guys, we all know we value our free time.
So it looks like
Oh my
congratulations are
God.
in
We like to
order
take
as
our
you
free
just
time
got your very
and
first
sometimes do
Honor
nothing
Among
with it.
Honors. Big congrats.
You know what I'm saying? We like to take our free time and sit around and
How does it
veg.
feel, buddy?
Oh, we love our free time. You know what I'm saying? Females want your free time. Exactly. Exactly. Everyone would be saying, right, dude.
Wait, shouts out.
It's.
Wait, who votes on
it's,
this?
dude.
You know what? I actually, I'm not sure. Hornet?
If you think about that, they want your time and attention.
Okay.
Oh, well, shouts out to y'all, whoever you are.
On top of they want you to be handsome, they want you to be funny, they want you to be smart, they want you to be kind, they want you to be proactive, they want you to they don't want you to play video games, they don't want you to watch sports all day. And there's a lot of shit that they want that's not even on that list that they keep to themselves. Guys, really just that one thing from a female.
So Jay,
this female told me that most divorces happen because of money. I'm like, rich people get divorced all the time, so that's not it. You know what it is? You know what it is?
So everything
you know what it is?
Flow of the offense.
In the beginning of the relationship, that guy was doing all the things on that list. In the beginning of the relationship, she was doing the one thing on that list that he wanted. And the relationship was fine. At some point in time, someone stopped doing something. Either he stopped doing one of the things on that list, or he stopped doing the one thing, or she stopped doing the one thing. If we stop doing one of those things on the list, most females' response is to stop doing the one thing that's on our list. Once that happens, people start bumping heads, people don't like each other anymore, there's arguments, fights, boom, divorce.
I'll just get another wing.
But because society, you know, people say, oh, it's because of money, money, statistics. Yeah, little problems become big problems. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Little problems become big problems. But if you go down to the root cause of everything, that's what breaks down in every relationship. But if they were to put a study out there saying that, then, you'd have an uproar. You know what I'm saying? You'd have an uproar. It'd be a problem. Dude, hey man, I've been around, dude. I've seen the game. I wasn't always like this. I was that guy that used to, I was the poem writing guy. You know what I'm saying? I was the poem writing guy. I was oh yes, I'll do whatever. Yeah, that shit ended. Because for as good as I was, I realized that fucking list, that list isn't static. That females list, it's not static. That shit is ever changing, like an amoeba. The motherfuckers forever changing. That shit. Their list takes different change, and it's all based.
Hey, need some help?
It's all based on how they're feeling at that point in time, which is really fucking terrifying. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Man, y'all got me on a rant. Cut this out, man. Cut that shit out, dude. Cut that shit out, man. But you know what's funny? What's funny right now though is as I was talking, and I was talking about that full list of what females want. Any guy that was watching was like, yeah, there do be a lot of stuff, and in your mind you can't even picture all the things of that, how big that you can't even focus on that. You can't even picture that list in your head. But for every guy in here, when I said that one thing that guys want, everybody knew exactly what the. Every dude in here knew exactly what the fuck I was talking about. They'll never say it out loud. They knew exactly what I was talking about because nobody had a question of what that one thing was. But that's how you know I'm speaking a lot of fucking truth. Speaking a lot of truth. Guys, once you realize how valuable your time is, for someone who's, because, you know, females, they're complicated beings, man. They're very complicated beings. They're able to multitask like nobody's business. They're able to process so much information, and they're able to do and feel things that we as men can't experience. Men, we're like computers. We're analytical. We're like, now, don't get me wrong. Not all of us are Hewlett Packards. We got some calculators out there, you know what I'm saying? We got a few abacuses, but it's all logical. It's all 1, 1, 2. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing fits in this boat. Boom. Everything makes sense. Everything. We're predictable. We're as predictable as math.
Gonna get a lot of shots up today.
Women are not. Women are not. So, what I'm saying to most of y'all, leverage y'all time. Leverage what makes you valuable. The world will open up for you. You'll see things in a different light. You'll start walking down in the morning and you'll hear birds chirping and you'll smell bacon in the air. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? You'll be able to love the woman that you're with better. Oh my God. Let me focus on this game. You'll be happier and she'll be happier. There's a saying that says, happy wife, happy life. That's happy. That's bullet. I'm going to be honest. Happy wife, that equals a miserable fucking husband. Happy wife, miserable fucking husband. Oh my goodness. Oh, no. And it's serious though. Happy wife, miserable husband. You know, because he's catering. He doesn't have his time, and he can't do guy shit, you know, and you get a man that's happy, just happy in life, with life and in life, and just happy with just a happy guy. The wife is gonna be happy too. She's gonna be happy too. You know what I'm saying? Because if he's happy in life, and you're his wife, you're also his best fucking friend. Holy shit! You know what I'm saying? Holy shit! No, you're not. His spare time is not you giving into his free time or anything, because you're his fucking friend now. It's better. I always say that it's better for a guy to like a woman than it is for him to love a woman. Because men love possessions, but the shit that we like is the shit that we want to. We like our friends. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We love our mama because that's our mama. You know what I'm saying? We will kill for our. You know what I'm saying? No, women, focus on your man liking you before you try to make a motherfucker love you. Okay, that's the first thing. You know what I'm saying? Because a motherfucker that love you will murder you. Okay? a man that likes you, shit, you'll be alright. He may talk some shit to you. You know what I'm saying? But it'll all be in good fun. You know? He won't try to murder you. You know what I'm saying? And he'll get where you're coming from. He'll want to be part of where you're coming from because you're his friend. You know? It's, you know how hard it is to be friends with a female though? You know? I've tried for a long time. Females are really hard to be friends with, man. They're hard. They're hard. I've got a lot of female friends too. That shit is not fucking easy. I mean, female friends that weren't like friend zoned oh, we're friends. No, I mean female friends and shit that talk shit about females. You know what I'm saying? Being their friend is not fucking easy. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's not. Because females, we don't understand you guys. Guys gotta be able to understand. See, we understand our friends. You know what I'm saying? We don't understand women. And you know what? We shouldn't understand women. No man should ever understand a woman. I understand women. I get it. And you know why I say, and I'm going to just say it like this. Women understand women, and women hate each other. Females hate each other. Let it be a female to have some. It can be her best friend, but let her have something that her best friend fucking wants. I bet she'll stab that bitch in the back to get it. You know what I'm saying? Females understand females and they hate each other. That's why females, you'll hear a lot of females like, I don't really fuck with bitches. Or female, they'll have a big group of friends when they're young, and that group will get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until they're in their 40s and it ain't shit but 2 or 3 of them that have coffee every week. It was 12 of y'all. What happened? That bitch thought she was that bitch. Man. Women, you should never try to understand women because understanding women make you hate them. Women, you should learn how to be a friend to men. That's my final advice. Learn how to be a friend to men. Because I'll say it like this: if for most women, if y'all were in an accident, in a terrible accident, to where you lost complete use of your vagina, most of y'all wouldn't know how to keep your man. If you were in a terrible accident and you lost complete use of, you know what I'm saying, your personal area, most of you would not know how to keep your man. Because first thing, most of you are gonna start saying things like, oh, head, or or you'll do the back, or you'll bring other people. You'll start saying stuff like that, which is basically just classifying yourself as a bunch of hoes. I mean, let's be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? But at no time would I ever think, well, shit, maybe I should learn about football. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should pick up golf. maybe I should. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should learn how to play Call of Duty. That's never going to be the first thing that they come up with. You know what I'm saying? Never. Oh, I just got booted. Oh, I think I just got disconnected because I was kicking too much truth. If my live stream gets disconnected, I apologize. Oh, man. These are all jokes, man. I'm just trying to keep y'all entertained, man. But at the same time, I am in my 40s and don't have kids, so you know what I'm saying? Hey.
Yeah. International.
Man, that was weird, dude. My shit just shut down like that. My shit just crashed. The whole game crashed. Wow. Yeah. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Friends, they'll just basically classify themselves as a bunch of hoes. I mean, don't take my word for it. Go to females that you know and ask them if they were in a terrible accident and they completely lost use of their personal areas, how would they keep their man? And just sit back and listen. Now, think about all the things that we have to do to get hurt. You see what, back to my original point on how things are unbalanced, and when it comes to relationships like that, shit's unbalanced. So you got to play it right, man. So, old boy that was talking about in the chat that was talking about ignoring a female after that, though, that's bad business, man. It's bad business. Bad business. Be a man. You know what I'm saying? Do the right thing. And then make sure you have the money to take that test. And then after you find out what's going on, then it is what it is after that. But just ignoring her and just like, yeah, that's not my baby, you're full of shit and all that. Just to ignore her? Nah, man. That's bullshit. You don't do shit like that, bro. That's not man shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of responsibility comes with being a man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of responsibility comes along with it. I'll be right back. Well, I'm going to still be here talking, but, you know, my pregame. But, yeah, dude. Yeah. Hey, Shiner, man. But if you looked at your life, dude, where have I been wrong? Where have I been wrong? I've not said anything that's not been wrong, though. You know, I've had the same conversations with females that have been like, okay, what you're saying is right, but there's no but to it. Because the first thing they start doing is quoting a lot of stuff that you hear in the magazines and just quoting a lot of the basic girl. No, don't quote that stuff with me. No. First of all, for any female that's in the for any female that's in the vicinity of my voice, if you're getting your advice on men from a woman, you're an idiot. If you're getting your advice on men from a woman, you're an idiot. Okay? Because she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about either. Okay? That's just it. Oh yeah, dude. I don't lie. Shit, the truth is efficient. Shit. You know what I'm saying? The truth is efficient. You know? So I just especially young cats, man. Young cats, dude. Y'all don't hear this type of stuff, man. You know, women will always test your man. Women will always test your manhood.
Coming up next,
for real,
from downtown Los Angeles.
For real. Let me tell you, like it's like this. It's like this. Real talk.
The Clippers.
Real talk.
The Trailblazers. They've shown no fear so far this season.
Are like
on the road against
sports fishermen.
Tests yet.
All right.
You can bet there's
men are like sports fishermen. We like to go out on the boat. You know what I'm saying?
Clippers.
Throw our line out. You know what I'm saying? Get our catch. You know, we'll just take it. Take a few pictures of it, you know what I'm saying? Show it to our friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, my nigga, look, I can still catch fish. You know what I'm saying?
Against the Portland Trailblazers.
Guys during a relationship, and then, you know, but I'm saying, after we do all that, throw it back.
That game was a shootout.
Guys in relationships. That's pretty much guys dating. That's pretty much how our mindset is. Guys are in relationships.
We're starting
are guys who the fish jump back into the boat. You know what I'm saying?
2000 putting up tremendous numbers.
Yeah, I had a career high in averages, points, and assists, and that was the year of my first championship.
You like, all right, you coming back here again? You come back here often?
I sure did.
And then after so long,
I think overall,
then after so long, you're like, okay, fish, yeah, okay, fish. Yeah, fish. No, fish. Yeah, I enjoy catching you, fish. You know.
Isn't this guy the greatest?
Yeah, no, fish. I don't want to catch any other fish ever in my life. And then boom, you get married. Because eventually she's gonna be like, you know, we've been together for a while now. Why do you still have your fishing boat? You know what I'm saying? And then most men, what do they do? They get rid of the fishing boat. They commit to her. You know what I'm saying? And then some shit jumps off.
On Friday,
he doesn't do one of the things on our list.
And the Milwaukee Bucks.
She doesn't. Then it all goes bad. And the first thing out the fish's mouth.
And Kevin,
what type of man are you?
Exactly what you need to do.
You ain't even got a boat. What type of man are you?
The wins. It won't be easy to continue that out on the road.
For real, it is. That's how it is. What type of man are you? You ain't even got no boat.
From the sidelines.
And females test you like that. They test you like that.
Blazers
all the time.
All the time. Coaching stints in Atlanta and Milwaukee.
Right.
But it was as an assistant coach in Dallas, where he helped win the 2011 title.
The players love him. Thank you, David. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland.
And who she end up fucking with? Some nigga riding around in the boat.
And it's Lillard in a point guard.
And you sitting there dumb as hell.
We've got Patrick Beverly. Great one out there.
Trying to figure out how to get the boat.
Then there's Kawhi Leonard.
Tired of fishing from the dock.
Yeah, the Blazers boasting one
right,
of the
because you can't get no good fish from the dock.
And CJ McCollum. I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
The Splash Brothers, these two have the most points and three-pointers of any duo over the last.
The balance isn't there. And because of all that, that's why men make more in the workplace. Man, okay, I'm stop.
So the Clippers win the tip.
I'm stop.
Harrell dishes to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
But I can go on though.
So well.
I can.
When Leonard drives the lane,
I'm in my 40s. I done seen a lot of shit.
Terrific body control.
I've heard a lot of shit.
Plays with the ultimate force.
And the Blazers used to stagger Lillard and McCollum's minutes. Chris, now they've embraced these two playing together more often.
Yeah, and they should, Kevin. I mean, they're both standing about 6'3", so defensively they give up a little height. But on the offensive end, the firepower that they bring to bear is something to watch.
Now George. After the missed three from Damian Lillard, George with the bucket.
In the mid-range,
yeah, that's the thing I hate. That's the thing I hate most. Females that give advice about men from other females. I hate that fucking shit. I hate that shit.
And it's Lillard missing.
It just makes life harder for us as men.
14 points
because it'd be the dumbest shit ever. Let's focus on what really matters. Focus on what really matters. How to keep your man? That one thing. How do you drive your man wild? Different variations of that one thing. It's really fucking simple.
He enjoys opportunities to pull the trigger.
Oh my God. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the great one, covered by Anthony.
I can't even ask a girl what she want to eat.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
Can't even give you a good response for that shit.
They've come out.
Man, let me cut that out. Let me cut that out. I need some subject matter.
Hood with it.
Somebody in the chat give me something else to talk about.
Back to Anthony. Releases. Rebound by Harrell. The Clippers have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. He gets that one.
Oh, man.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little.
Any female that watch this, if you disagree with me and you don't have a man,
and Damian Lillard with the jam.
You're disagreeing with me is why you don't have a man.
He just decided, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float on, and then finally takes it down for the finish.
You mentioned the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference.
I dated a girl who got all her relationship advice about men from her mama, and her mama ain't got shit but a punk ass boyfriend. And that nigga don't do shit but fall through every once in a while. Man, no, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
McCollum against George.
As a matter of fact, I've gone through that a few times. Another reason, dude, raise your fucking kids, man. Raise your fucking kids, dude. With all these females that grow up without a daddy in their house, they don't even know how to treat a man. because they ain't had no man raise them. You talking about, can you leave? Can you leave? And if that ain't my nigga, you better take care of that baby, especially if it's a little girl. Nigga, I don't want my future nephews or great nephews having to deal with some crazy ass broad because she ain't have a daddy in her life because you want to be an asshole and not be a father and shit. You know what I'm
George
saying?
hacks a 2-pointer.
Yeah.
And it's Portland with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
You done all dated a female who done had some daddy issues. Nigga, that shit don't ever end well. Quit putting that shit out here in the world.
I mean, they were their worst own enemy in that game.
Be a good fucking father,
shooting
nigga.
themselves in the foot.
Now here's Anthony. Paul George unable to get his shot to go.
Golden
Especially with the popular opinion of especially black men is that we don't raise our fucking kids. Fuck you, nigga. Don't come in and cover this. You gotta raise that motherfucking kid. If not for you, for the culture.
To get it back.
You just got to be honest and open, Kevin. You know, everyone's adult today.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I know.
Just look at what happened in Minnesota last
Society needs those people. You know what I'm saying? Just like society needs people to make chicken nuggets. Everyone can't be a scientist. You know.
Communication. The great one.
We need those certain jobs in society.
Blazers trail by 5.
You know what I'm saying? And the shit you're doing usually leads to one of the oldest professions in society. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So yeah, be a father. Be a father. Be a good father.
To Harrell. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. A second chance effort. No good. Excellent D there from Anthony. And so it's Anthony bringing it up to the Portland Trail Blazers. Hood dishes to Lillard. The tray. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7 though.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Now Beverly. He's been quiet so far. Still no points.
Did y'all hear those alerts?
George with the
bucket.
Yeah. Here's Anthony.
Like I said, this shit comes from basic knowledge.
And Lillard kicks to
y'all notice how I got those alerts and I didn't go to answer the messages either? Right.
The pass to Whiteside.
I know how valuable my time is.
Hood for 3. Second shot opportunity.
Do you realize?
As the whistle blows.
Real talk. For real. Real talk. Now, all jokes aside, and this is some shit that I feel deep down in my heart. And I can get in trouble. I might get in trouble for this. Whatever. I don't give a shit. This is some real shit.
Shot selection has been hurting.
Females want time and attention.
In his own way,
guys,
as a player,
basically want the one thing. Girls don't want to give us that one thing on the first date.
Well, he might not be blocking 4 shots
but
anymore.
That first date, they're getting what they want in that first date.
And the Clippers make it.
They got their version of what we want in that first date.
For the Trailblazers. Visa comes in for Hood.
You know what I'm saying? They got that version of what we want in that first date.
And with Whiteside, his size and length.
So do girls fuck on the first date? Yes, they do. It's just not your type of fucking. Just not the type of fucking we want. Okay? Because she got what she wants. They want your time and attention. Your attention is there. You know what I'm saying? On top of, they enjoy it. That's fine. So, yeah, I'm just like they be stingy with that one thing. I'm stingy with my time.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working.
I'm stingy with my time.
Trailblazers
it is what it is.
By 8.
Females will hit you up just so they can know that you're snapping to their call. Literally, will hit you up with really nothing really to say.
From beyond the arc.
Just hey.
Yeah, Kevin, great court awareness.
You know what I'm saying? We'll hit you up just to know. Yeah, I still have his attention.
No good from the great.
I still have his attention.
The job on the backboard.
What happens when they find out you have to earn my attention has to be earned. I don't give my attention away to anybody. Fuck that. Fuck that. What happens when you start doing that? Yeah.
The Trailblazers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots.
The game gets good.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
That free throw, no good. I'll grade the Clippers.
Another thing with me.
Leonard and Paul George, the grand finale of the wildest summer in NBA free agent history.
A ton of big moves.
But another thing,
think of the star players who've changed teams.
If a woman ever turns me down for anything, there's no coming back.
Of the reigning all-star
if we're kicking it, and I'm like, hey, what's up? Why don't we just, you know what I'm saying? Me and you. Let's make this a relationship. If she says no, then it's not good. We would never, ever be in a relationship because you said no. I wasn't good enough then. I'm not good enough now. We can still be friends. We can continue doing what we're doing. You turned me down.
Three-pointer, Lillard.
You turned me down.
The Clippers grab the miss.
That means you turned me down then. That means if you decide to get with me, that means you're settling for me. That means you're settling. Yeah, I don't want you to settle. I want the best for you because I really love you. I want the best for you. If you get with me, you're settling for me. Nah, I ain't gonna let you settle. I wasn't good enough then. I'm not good enough now. Do better. Do better. Do better than me. Please try. I want to see that effort. You know? Hey, it is what it is.
Last season red hot, but Marcus Morris leveling off a bit as the
I know my value.
Yeah, he had a
I know my value as a person.
his percentages, Kevin. Not the
I recommend everybody know their value.
But still, the last couple of seasons overall, the best numbers of his career.
Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for the
Some women are terrorists, man.
And the Trailblazers making a change here as well.
Some of them are very manipulative and they're terrorists. VJ terrorists.
One shot.
They hold that motherfucker hostage. Then come with a list of demands. Man, oh man.
Free throw good for Morris.
And a break.
Like I said earlier in the live stream, the best revenge to get on somebody is to have a good life.
Completely new group for Los Angeles. Portland also making some changes. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Collins. Little comes in for Trevor Reese. And Hood.
When I was younger, I had a female.
On the floor for Portland.
We met, we kicked it, we hit it off. We hit it off. We messed around all the time.
Now here's Lillard.
All the time. I'm falling through every day. All the time. We getting down. All the time. So I'm like, you know, shit. So what's going on? Shit. You might as well, you know, just make it official. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't want to be tied down like that. You know, I don't want to be like that. You know, we can just, you know, we cool with the way we are. All right, we cool the way we are. Fine.
Here's Anthony. Paul George.
So we cool the way we are. Fine. That means I'm single, you single. We just messing around, basically. Fine. That's what you want. That's what we'll see.
Once he has this,
and then I ended up meeting another female. I went to her and told her, yeah, well, you know, this is done. We can't mess around anymore.
And here's Beverly.
But what? You had this conversation. You didn't want to be tied down. Okay, you're not.
Pass to Carmelo.
These are the benefits of not being tied down. You're not tied down. You know what I'm saying?
And
that's what it is.
So he'll get a chance.
And she was upset. She cried.
People have
that was the choice you made. You thought you wanted to have your cake and eat it too. I don't juggle multiple women. I don't do that shit. I don't have time. It's too much of a headache. It's too much of a headache. It's too much work. I'm too lazy for that shit. If I decide to deal with you, you know what I'm saying? I'm messing with you.
It just seems like he's just.
You know what I'm saying? It's special. It's special.
Young Lakers that
I'm 45. Sex is cool. It's not a big deal though. Physical contact is cool, but it's not a big deal though. It's not.
Recipes or
it's not a big deal.
What they eat before the game and their health wise. So many guys right now that are gonna be. In
I'm at that age where I could be in the middle of it, doing it, and just, oh man, hurry up and get this shit over with.
Under Terry Stotts, last season making the Western Conference Final.
Yeah, you get that happens when guys get to a certain age.
He's done a great job
once we're at that age,
while also
yeah,
having them compete at a high level.
Harold
uses
both hands to slam it down.
He can no longer.
He's a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for.
Not having sex as a motivating factor.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Well, if they
not having sex as a motivating factor.
Stronger on the glass, they were completely outmatched.
When dealing with females, it's like it's like you're in the mindset of what you are 5 minutes after you bust one.
And he hits the jump shot.
You know, after you bust one, your mind changes. Okay, right now for them few minutes.
In the opposite direction.
And stolen by Whiteside.
Sex is no longer a motivating factor in your thinking, in the way that your mind works.
Beverly against Anthony. That shot, no good.
You see shit differently. You say shit differently. She looks different.
And that looked good.
You know what I'm saying?
Has been terrific.
Shit
really
changes.
With their offense.
As you get older, that shit just becomes your everyday feeling. That feeling that mindset you get right after you. You know what I'm saying?
And that one, good. Whiteside's got 6.
You become analytic and you look at things for what they are. If there's bullshit going on, you're not just gonna blow it out because, but she looks so good, she's so beautiful, and all that shit becomes irrelevant. That shit becomes irrelevant, and it is amazing because then you look at things like this, you know.
Here's George. Trailblazers trail by 20. Little passes to Lillard.
You cannot properly assess a situation.
There's the triple.
If you have other factors, chemical factors, pushing your mind in a certain direction.
It hasn't been able to connect yet.
That's why men think logically about everything in our lives, except when it comes to women.
Layup from the great one. He's got 10.
Because that testosterone get up in you.
To take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots.
Sometimes don't. And don't get me wrong.
Hood.
And I know the way I'm talking, I probably sound like, oh man, he's probably a dick. No, I'm not. I'm a wonderful boyfriend.
That time from Leonard.
And that is a textbook example.
You know how you know I'm a wonderful boy? I was a wonderful boyfriend because
situations like this, he stands
out of every girlfriend I've ever had in my life, only one of them is not a Facebook friend.
Out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
I wouldn't be a dick. I would be a, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a dick. I was never a dick to any female out.
Numbers from the past few years.
I'm not a bad person.
Have kind of figured him out.
I know my worth.
He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now Beverly, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Pass to Leonard. On the wing, George. To the paint. Here's the great one. Drops in the layup for 2. The great one's got 12.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Shit, I might get an alert from Human Resources.
Lillard surveying the D.
Buying this shit. I don't give a shit.
Pass to Whiteside.
These are all jokes.
And
This is entertainment.
2 free throws.
Live stream entertainment.
It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Well, for so much.
But right now, if a female heard this, she will get upset, have an emotional reaction, and try to get me fired or some shit like that.
If not the best.
Because a lot of times, and I think this to myself. Is your response to the outside stimulus, is it a response based in logic or a response based on emotion?
Teammates and coaches won't ever forget about.
Is it based on logic or is it based on emotion?
Isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling.
I can tell you,
he is still a monster.
Females base most of their shit off emotion.
Defense alone.
And the second free throw, good. Clippers leading by 23. Passes it to the great one. Nice ball movement by the Clippers.
You know why? You know why I can say that? Because females are genuinely attracted to guys that they consider to be dicks.
And the pass to Little.
To guys that when they think about it logically, when somebody puts it in front of like their friends, they're dicks. But they love that. They emotionally love that. Every female has got a story about a bad boyfriend because they chose a dick. You know what I'm saying? They pick because females like dick.
It's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown.
Here's a perfect example. I was a Catholic school kid. You know what I'm saying? I kept the job. I stayed working. You know what I'm saying?
Fantastic dunk.
Stayed working.
Hangs around up there just for a little.
You know what I'm saying? I had a chick. I liked her. You know, stayed trying to holler. Stayed on her. You know what I'm saying? She didn't want me though. You know who she wanted? She wanted the little dude to stay, you know what I'm saying? Not too far. It didn't work. And then, you know what I'm saying? Didn't have a job. He used to hustle and do all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker that logically, you would say, yeah, he's not gonna be it. You know what I'm saying? That's not who you want to build a family with. That's not the type of person you want to build a family with. You know what I'm saying? And no education, you know, all that shit, you know, but that's who she wanted because of the emotional response. Because the emotional, logically, bitch, you stupid as fuck to choose a dude like that over me. Stupid as fuck. But that's a logic mind.
2017 out of Gonzaga. Zach Collins
it doesn't work that way.
Figures to be an important piece moving.
It doesn't work that way.
Just a huge demand for rim protectors who can also space the floor. But this 9'3" standing reach? Are you kidding me? He's a presence inside.
And that one falls for Collins.
And look, a tough rookie season for Zach Collins, but boy, he's bounced back much better in terms of shooting, showing why he was taken in the top 10 back in 2017.
Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell.
By the way, is she still with that dude? Of course she's not.
Passes it to Leonard.
Of course she's not with that guy.
It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And you look at
Why would she be?
Able to protect the rim and
he couldn't do shit for her
offensively.
And fits that.
You know, man. Couldn't really do shit. He couldn't really help.
Tell how good he can be, but
it
was already making an impact.
And it was obvious. You know what I'm saying? I kept the job. Always keep jobs.
He misses the free throw. And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Should we modify that rule at all, do you think?
I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So
I don't know.
I'm not sure about that yet.
Landry
I don't know. I think
in for the Clippers.
I might just have had a lot of bad experiences in my day. My thinking might just be fucked up and warped. Who knows? I've had a lot of shit happen. A lot of bad experiences with females in my day. I might just be bitter. Or then again, I might just be accurate as fuck. Who knows?
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Clippers on top, running away.
I don't know, man.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David,
I used to be at the point where
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
When I used to feel like, marriage was something to strive for. To find somebody that you can marry and settle down with and spend the rest of your life with. And the act of marriage now, for me, feels like I'm saying, I bet you half my shit that I won't cheat on you or ever do anything to make you want to leave.
Guys, give me a second.
That's how I feel about
that. I like the competitiveness. Trey,
that's it.
Nice work going after it. Just keep doing what y'all are doing.
I mean, seriously, though.
All right, just don't let up. All right, finish it.
Let me quit joking around like this. Nah, fuck that. I won't quit joking around like this. This is hilarious.
1, 2.
And since there's nobody here with me, really, I need to keep myself entertained. So, yeah, I'm gonna continue to monologue.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up
here
in the second.
Monologue.
It's been one outstanding game from the great one.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this.
I think my understanding
one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
Of marriage and relationships and the way I approach it scares people away. I mean, it scares females away. You know what I'm saying? Guys, they fucking love that shit. You know what I'm saying? My brothers, they love it. You know what I'm saying? Because they all feel it. They all feel it. It's understandable.
You are in for a long night.
Everything, it puts the earnest on females. You know what I'm saying?
To score.
And Lillard kicks to Anthony.
You know what I'm saying? To kind of look at yourselves in the mirror.
The play was Lillard.
You know what I'm saying?
Anthony's got his second bucket of the night. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Because it's like,
in about a minute of action so
I don't
far
know, man. I love females, dude. I do. I love females so much.
One-on-one here.
But
yep, it counts.
You know, I love
Anthony's
everything about females. I love
so often we see this transition
feel. I love the way they smell. I love the way they sound.
Ball security to their
sometimes.
That sequence.
Here's Beverly, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
But I don't really like him that much.
Beverly's a guy who loves physical contact.
I don't really like them that much.
They're
like really terrible people.
The Clippers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And they've had some really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
They're just bad people, man. And it's the strangest shit, man.
And the first one at the line is good.
And after the Blazers got swept in the first round in 2018, many said they
it's messed up because
instead they stayed with it. 52 wins.
The tendency,
in the West.
Shit
just
that
patience to keep
certain females hate about guys.
This team is going in the
It's
right
the same shit that
Los
they
Angeles making a switch here.
literally
Harold's
do.
checked in.
Well, in
You know what
overtime,
I'm
Beverly
saying?
has established himself as just a defensive specialist, juggernaut, an absolute pest.
I got a female
Plays his
friend,
tail off on
you know what I'm
both ends of the
saying,
floor.
who's
Oh,
gay.
here's McCollum.
And
8 points
she
for him.
recently said something
Here's
about
the pass to Lillard.
she was tired of guys treating her just like a piece of meat. Now she's got the females that she's dating her, treating her like pieces of meat. And I had to tell her, you know, hey, shit, you thought it was just men? No, honey, it's people. People are shit.
Phenomenal
You know what I'm
awareness
saying?
by Beverly. Just
I
dishing
know,
the ball to the wide
no.
open man easily.
Don't think that's just men that do that. Women do that shit too, bro.
Pass to Hood.
That shit is not like dependent on, you know what I'm saying, specific gender. That shit is universal. You know? Somebody probably just came late to the monologue, don't know what I'm talking about.
Shot is off.
So they rolled
So
out.
the Clippers will take it
That's
the
cool.
other way. And Leonard has it in the corner. Here's Harold. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
But, yeah, I think we're going to end it at that. We're going to end the monologue at that.
That's his killer
I'm
instinct.
done. I don't have
Just
anything else to
fanning
say.
the Flames.
I'm going to end it like
That's what
that.
you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
I'm done.
Not the best
I'm done. I
statistic
need
for
something
him
else to talk
in terms
about.
of his performance at the line.
I done already pissed off probably every female that's ever dropped into my live stream. Hey, it's all jokes. They're all jokes. I'm just trying to be funny. I'm
That's good
trying to make
from
people
him.
laugh, trying to make people
Chris,
think.
more and more,
You know,
we're seeing
that's all
star
it
players
is.
give their sneakers
Don't take
to
it
fans at the end
seriously.
of games.
Don't
Did
be
you ever do
hurt.
that?
Oh, yeah.
Don't be
Especially when I
mad.
was with
Yeah.
John, I would give a pair of shoes away after every game.
Oh, great.
Really love
It
doing it
is
on the
what
road.
it
At
is,
home is
though.
really cool. On the road
I
is
said it
great
already.
because
It's already
that's
out
where
there.
You know that fan braved all those other fans and the elements.
Let
to
it be
wear your
known, though,
jersey.
I'm not the first one
And
to
be
say
the
it.
only one there, so you look for that kid. I used to look for the kid with the number
I'm just
4
the first
wearing
person
jersey.
you heard it
Hey,
from.
kid, I know what you went through
Real
last
talk.
night. You make sure you go home with these bragging rights. Tell them these are fresh from the game when we beat your
Yeah,
team. baby.
man.
Yeah, that's a neat way to connect. Here's Lillard. Paul George making his last shot. Lillard outside. Looking to get it going. Here's Whiteside.
I got one more thing to say, though.
A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Females, there's a difference between needs and wants. Okay? There's a difference between needs and wants. I'm going to say it one more again.
And he's shooting
There's a difference
to the tune of
between
75%
needs
this season.
and
Fairly
wants.
standard numbers.
Okay?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
If you don't say anything to the man in your life, he will give you. You don't have to tell a man. Ask a man to give you the things that you need. If he's a man in your life and he sees that you need these things, he's gonna give it to you without you asking for it. Okay? Your wants, on the other hand, the shit that you just want,
And both free throws good for
that shit
Whiteside.
changes like the seasons.
See,
We ain't got time to
we
be.
lower the draft
We ain't got
age
the
back to
time
18.
nor the
The league will
finances
take a
to be
larger
dealing with
role
all that
developing
with your
high school
fucking
players. Your
wants.
thoughts?
Okay.
Well, I think there's.
You right now you got a probably got a closet of shit that you wanted at that moment. You know what I'm saying?
Everything's kind of been messed up for players trying to figure out what is the correct system.
Shit that you wanted at that moment. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch?
And I think
We'll give you what you need. What you want, shit, you gotta get that shit on your own. Don't hold us to that shit. Because guess what?
I would hope.
And getting better pro
What we want, we get ourselves.
Yeah, pro level training, pro level knowledge, pro level relationships.
We ask that you give us what we need, girl.
From the great one. McCollum passes to Whiteside.
Give us what we need. And we only need.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. It's more than one thing.
He can bring them right
More than,
back
I've been saying one
to this
thing.
game.
It's more than one
Here's the great
thing.
one. He's got 14.
You know.
And it's Portland with the rebound.
and I really hate to admit this, but this does go for a lot of guys out there. It is more than one thing.
Really in the rebounding numbers as well. And not allowing
most of us can't really cook. So
Greg, that's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player.
Most
He's
of
got
us,
a little bit of everything.
Can't really cook.
To the wing on the left.
We were busy learning how to make money and provide for the household and all that.
From the great one.
Two things, okay.
And so
one thing and cooking. Some guys they cook their asses off on their own, and they don't, they don't require a female to have those skills.
From the great one.
Hey, that's a beautiful thing,
And the Clippers get it.
But for the most part, yeah, just those two things. Female comes with those two things. They're pretty much good. They're golden in most guys' world.
They're getting him the ball,
consistently,
letting him go to work.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Consistently,
without question. They're giving up too many high percentages.
I forgot where I was going with that.
They'd like to reverse.
I'm just chatting now. Oh, needs or wants. Guys, it's our duty. It's our duty. It's in nature. It's our duty as men to provide the needs. The needs. Wants. Females focus too much on wants. You know what I'm saying? They'll have a man that's providing the needs that may not be able to provide the wants. Well, then he's not a good man now. He's doing what a man's supposed to do. Wants. They're emotional based. Most females got a closet full of things that they wanted at one time or another. Yeah. Wants are just that frivolous. You know what I'm saying?
Whiteside kicks to Little.
And
back to
to
Whiteside.
hold him, say that a man should be able to provide your wants. You're delusional. Okay.
The jump hook, count that one.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Los Angeles has gone 6 of 12 from outside.
If he's providing shelter,
outside,
food,
George.
Just the necessities for living.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond.
What the fuck? What the fuck else does he need to do? What the fuck else does he need to do? What the fuck else does he need to bring to the table?
And it's Little finishing it off.
I had a female.
Had his stats a little bit there on
See,
that play.
everything I'm saying, I'm speaking from experience.
And you know,
I had a female.
In the good graces of that coaching staff.
Straight up told me.
A great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him.
And this ain't a female that we've been dating.
Dating. Our crew, Hall of Famer,
you know what I'm saying? For years.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially
I was in a position to
in the relatively weaker
provide shelter.
Taking 8 teams from each conference and then
basically shelter, heat, basically a home and food. I'm able to provide a home and food
for fans might be
and a phone bill.
With the 2 best teams
home, food, phone bill. You know what I'm saying? I got internet, all that shit. A home.
And now here's
my home, you know what I'm saying? And that wasn't enough because I wasn't able to take care of her once. Because she wanted to go shopping. She wanted me to buy clothes. She wanted me to do this. She wanted me to do that.
Quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can.
That shit is frivolous.
Lillard with
that shit is frivolous.
Again, the
shit like that.
The Clippers shooting a smooth 58%.
Shit like that for a man who thinks logically, because I'm a man. I got a logic mind. I've said that before.
And for Portland,
if you won't fuck with me because of wants, that tells me
I'm
that
just so impressed
if
with
I
the level of
invest in a
finesse
marriage
and
with you,
freakiness that Lou Williams
all it's gonna take
always
is
plays
for
with.
somebody who
Kevin, you
who
don't
can
stay
give
a
you more
perennial
of your
six-man
wants
of
than
the
I
year
can.
candidate at
For you
Williams'
to be
age
done.
without having more than a few tricks up your
For you
sleeve.
to
He's so
change
good in
shit.
tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where
Yeah,
others just
because
have to kick it
because
out.
I mean, so
Here's the
why
great
would
one.
why would I deal with that?
And it's
Why would I
Hassan
deal with that?
Whiteside with the rebound.
Why would I do? Females tell me about what they want all the time. What they want all the time. I play it no fucking mind.
Lillard, the pass to
No
Anthony.
fucking
Can't
mind.
get a hand on it and stolen
No
by
fucking
Harrell.
mind.
And up the
Nope,
floor
because I don't need to
again.
live with the stress of if I can't buy her this, then some nigga that fuck that stress. Fuck that
The
stress.
free throw line.
Stress kills.
Nasir Little.
Stress cause platelets to form in your body because your body thinks it's gonna get active. Your body think, you know what I'm saying? Stressing out about shit kills people. Stress kills. Why the fuck am I gonna stress your wants? Because I know that there's always gonna be somebody that makes more money than me. Unless you're the richest person in the world, there's always gonna be somebody that makes more money than you. That's a reality. So when a female,
The first free
you
throw
know what I'm
is good.
saying? I can provide what you need. When a female starts blowing me off because I'm not doing what she
A different look
wants,
for the Clippers.
Bye.
Patterson, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Morris
There it
comes
is.
in for Murray.
There it is.
And Landry Shamet subbed in for Paul
wants
George.
and
The
needs.
Trailblazers also changing
You
it
know
up.
what I'm saying?
Norkic checked in for Whiteside.
There's a difference.
Zach Collins comes
There's a
in for
difference.
Carmelo Anthony. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Little. Portland's gone into a
And
slump
right
from
now,
three-point range,
that chick is
shooting
probably
just 1 of 5
sitting
here in the
somewhere
third.
thinking, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I just didn't want to
Lillard
fuck with her or
dishes to
whatever.
McCollum.
No, I wanted to fuck with you. But
Back to Lillard.
the shit that you're showing me is not a good fucking look.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they
And the
can
fact
to
that
stop the bleeding, but so far
You only
they've
have a
had
problem
no
with,
answer.
the only time you have a problem with me is when I
Following the
can't
three-point
spend
attempt by
money.
Lou Williams, looking to end his cold spell. Excellent D from the great one.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh man, awful display from him so far. But
You know what I'm
he's gonna
saying?
keep working to try to
Hey.
turn it around.
And that bucket adds
Chris
to what has
Brown,
been a
when a
big
rich
difference
nigga wants to,
in points in the paint.
and your
between the two
nigga
teams.
can't do nothing
Collins
for
passes to
you.
Nurkic.
These ain't loyal.
Williams against
Real.
Lillard.
Hey,
Again,
that's
the
some
miss
real
by
shit.
Lillard.
That's some
Plus
real
8
shit.
in the rebound differential. One more
That's
reason
some real shit.
why they're in control.
Patterson, that's good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's
You know what I'm
come
saying?
from inside the paint.
She
Some
gave me a
tough
perfect
offensive
example of
sets.
that
They want to
shit.
turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket
You know what
to
I'm
get some
saying?
momentum.
She was ready to walk away from me
8 points
because
for him. Shooting
I couldn't
foul
provide
as
her
the whistle
the shit that she
blows.
wanted.
Shoot 2 free throws.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't have
One of the
because
top
at
10 shooting
the
guards
at
in
the
the
time
NBA.
I didn't have
I
money
mean, you wondered, though,
to
would he
go
be
shopping for
better
clothes.
lined up as
At the
a
time,
I'm not sure.
I could
But his
pay
defense
bills
has been his shortcoming.
and buy
6'3",
food.
his size
That's all the money I had
for the one.
money for. And that wasn't enough. I can pay bills and buy food for 2 people.
Shooting 2.
That's what I can afford for the rest of our lives. That's what I can afford. She didn't like that fucking prospect.
And he knocks down the
All
first
right.
one.
Well, you
See
know,
what you think about
And
McCollum
she
as a
was willing to
point
walk
guard.
away. Hey.
His assists have dropped 3
I'm doing a little bit better now.
seasons running.
Yeah, Kevin.
You know
But
what
that's
I'm saying?
because his role on this team is to score.
I can provide
He's
a little
so
bit more.
skilled. He can get other guys involved,
Now,
but you want him
financially,
in the bucket. Who's
if
a
I
better
wanted
option
to.
than him besides Dame Lillard?
But I don't.
On another team, though, with a chance to start
I
a
don't.
point guard, I wouldn't mind seeing that adjustment.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best. Flat out.
Now here's Williams.
Hey.
He's got 11. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They
Man,
weren't
I'm telling you.
on the same page there.
Rodney Hood's checked in for Damian Lillard.
You have to detach yourself, man. You'll look at a female, she can be beautiful. Man, you have to detach
Now
yourself
for
from
Portland.
that shit and look at it
Whiteside's
logically.
checked in for
Look
Ariza.
at what's going
and
on.
Lillard subbed in
Look at
for
what she
C.J.
does.
McCollum.
You know what I'm saying?
A minute 42
Dude
left
was
in the
talking
fourth
about
quarter. On the
But
court
that
for the
chick,
Trailblazers.
that chick might be lying about.
Hood and Hood work
The
together
dude
in the
from the
backcourt.
chat was talking
Collins
about
is
that
out
chick might
there
be
with
lying
Nurkic,
on him
and it's
and
Whiteside in at the 5 spot.
saying that the baby's
Hood,
his,
the pass to
dude.
Whiteside.
She might be. You have to be righteous though, man.
Kicks it out
You have
to
to be
Lillard.
righteous, man.
6 on the shot clock.
Because all
The
that
rebound
shit,
by the
yes,
great
it is
one.
very possible.
The great one's
You know what I'm
got
saying?
rebound number 19 now.
It's very possible.
Incredible
You-
board work. And you look at the shot
Dude.
chart from McCollum.
But
He's
you
a
have to be
threat
right.
from everywhere.
Able to
You
hit
have to
off
be
the
right.
bounce, pulling
Not all
up. At
females
his
are bad.
height,
Some
he's gotta
females
be
have
creative, making
parents
space
that
for his
taught them
shot.
right.
And with a younger generation of fans,
Everything that I'm
cutting the
saying
cord. Adam Silver has talked
does
about
not
ways, Chris, to make
go for
the
it.
games, the NBA games, more
100% of all
Yeah,
females
there's a guy
on
Kevin
the
that played
planet,
on the
it
West Coast. I know
doesn't work
people
like that. I don't
aren't happy
speak
with
like
this
that.
idea, but
I
say
speak in
move
general.
the games up an hour.
Because everything that I'm
Move to 6
saying,
o'clock so that I could
somebody
watch LeBron
listening
on the West Coast when I'm
has
living
an
on the East
experience
Coast
that's
to be
pretty
in
similar
bed
to it.
by a normal time.
A-
Where kids
a-
can
an
stay up,
experience
but
where they
how
can
about the
relate to it.
streaming? I mean, you can watch it on your phone. It's so many better and different ways now. I mean, before, if you were traveling, you could never watch a game.
So
because you
don't
had to
think
be
that
by a TV set
I'm
stuck into
just
a
being
wall.
a
Now, you got
dick
your phone,
and
your
I'm just
pads, and
saying
everything else.
things.
So
and
I love the game. It's
No,
becoming
no.
more global
Every-
because of the
They're
expansion. And we've
jokes,
gotten players out
but the
there
reason that they're
in front
fun,
of
that it's
fans,
fun,
and
that they're
now, with
that the
the
jokes,
access that fans
the
have,
reason that a
some
joke
type
is
of mobile
funny
device,
is because you can relate. You can
I
see
just
some
love
sort,
it. I
sort
love
of, you can understand it. You understand the joke. You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't get the
If
second.
this upsets you in any way,
Portland's gone 2 of 5
then you're
on
probably,
three-point shots since the
you know
end
what I'm
of the
saying?
third quarter.
One of the
Yes,
females,
and with this
one of
winding
the
down, it's
negative
obvious
females that
to
I'm talking
everyone
about.
who watched it, just a total mismatch and a
You know
true
what I'm
show
saying?
of strength
You're
for Los
you're
Angeles.
probably,
It was
you know
a
what I'm saying,
standout
somebody
performance
who
across the board.
I mean,
who's
it was
having an
like
emotional
watching
reaction right now.
A cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so looking at the number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the great one.
It's easy to look at his scoring as the key to this win, but there's so much more to it than that. It's a triple-double. He got it done everywhere.
I'm tell y'all. My
Simon
advice for guys,
surveying the D.
men, be righteous.
Here's Swanigan.
If you got to
That
cheat
one
on her,
drained from
don't
the
fuck
low
with her.
block.
He gets
Walk
it to
away.
him off the bounce pass and gets the assist.
Walk away. No matter what you're in now, if you
In the
if you
corner.
have to
Shannon
cheat on
with
it, walk away.
So
Walk
the
away.
Clippers winning this one easily.
Don't cheat.
They won
Walk
this game
away.
going
Be
away.
straight
They
up.
were the better
Walk
basketball
away.
team by far tonight.
I'm
And
a
you
piece
gotta
of shit.
commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling
Nah.
when you play almost a perfect game and to have that
you gave-
crowd be so
if
pumped
you've
up.
given a commitment to a female,
For Greg Anthony,
you're gonna love her.
David Aldridge.
You're gonna be with her. And she agreed and said she's gonna love you and be with you. And you say, fuck that, I don't wanna fuck with you anymore. Just because you found somebody who looks better than them and is in a better position in life than them, you're a piece of shit. If they look better or has a better lifestyle than them, you're a piece of shit. If you're a guy and you do that, you're a piece of shit, dude. It is what it is, man. At the same time, you got to be righteous about everything. You got to be honest, straightforward, straight up about everything. Hey, this is the way it is. That's the way it is. This is how I feel about things. This is how I'm approaching things. You got to be straight up, man. Straight up. Straight up. Don't be no sucker that sit back and try to bullshit females to get with them.
Hey, Shaq here. Another game, another double.
They gonna call you out on your bullshit
choose
later on down the
which
line.
is the greater
Females
value
remember
to
shit
this
from
team,
years
your
back.
passing
If you
or your
bullshit,
scoring?
you can't. It's impossible to keep up with your bullshit. Females can keep up with their bullshit.
Definitely
for
a
decades.
passing, man.
Men, we
And
can't
that,
do it.
Guys
So,
feel more involved in
the
the
best thing
offense.
for a man to
That
do
bleeds over
is
to
be
other areas of the
straightforward and
game
be
as well.
honest.
Suddenly,
'Cause
guys
we can
feel
always
harder,
remember the
run
truth.
the floor
We can always,
faster,
you know what I'm
pound the
saying?
glass.
That
For
shit.
me, it's about
Be
spraying the ball
straightforward, be
around
honest.
so everyone gets a taste
You know?
and feel parts of what we got going on here.
That's right, baby. Everybody eats. Barbecue chicken
if
alert.
if you don't want to make a commitment to a female, don't. If she cracks on you about making a commitment,
I'm ready.
and you don't want to make a commitment,
You wanna-
you better be a man and be willing to take that L and let her go.
We can get you on tomorrow.
You got to be a man, dude. Being a man is hard. A lot of y'all are boys, man, because y'all still do little boy shit. Y'all ain't willing to take an L.
Thanks for having me, guys.
A man is willing to take an L. A man will walk away.
That you could be looking at an
A
all-star
man,
selection this year.
dude. You know, it's
I don't shy
a
away from
man
pressure or
is,
big expectations.
dude, we don't bullshit,
good
man.
that people
A man doesn't
think
bullshit,
that way.
man. A man will
I
not
think of myself
bullshit
that
a
way, too.
female.
If you're not trying to be one of the
A
best
man will be
players in this
straight
league,
up
then
truthful
I
with
don't know
it.
what you're doing
Straight
out
up truthful with
That's
it.
what I'm talking about,
You know what I'm
baby.
saying?
My man Shay is
If she don't want to fuck
warrior.
with you like
Do
that,
you think
then
you've done
fine.
enough to be
Fuck
an
with her the way
all-star?
she want to
No,
fuck.
I don't think I'm not an all-star.
If she don't, if she wants to get into a relationship with you, and you don't want to be in a relationship with her, well, really, you shouldn't have been fucking with her first.
Well, great stuff
first
as always,
place,
Jay.
man.
Thanks so much for joining us.
No problemo.
All right, I think it's time to play.
Thanks.
I don't know, man. I look at it. I'm like this. If you holler at a female, and boom, okay, y'all holler, y'all kick it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all start being physical when not.
Yet. What's it gonna take to grab
If
that spot?
first of all, if you got that far with it, then that should have been somebody that.
I'll keep doing what I do.
I'm sorry, I got to go back and
Eventually,
forth.
they're gonna see what's up.
Losing train of thought.
So you think you're the best player at your position in the league right now?
Of course. Don't you?
Well,
for sure.
What was I
I'm just gonna
saying?
keep doing what I gotta do. Y'all gonna see what's
This
up.
shit threw me
eventually.
off.
Y'all gonna see
This
king.
cutscene. Damn, what was I saying? I hate when I lose my train of thought. That's fucked up. I was talking about we got to be honest. Like if you meet a female, first of all, don't you just
You guys ready to hammer out this
kids
deal?
fuck with any female because they're just trying to fuck. You know what I'm saying? As a man is gonna look at who he talks to. You know what I'm saying? A man's gotta look at who he's fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Critical eye, not just the physical. You're gonna look at where your mind's at. That's what a man do. She can be the finest thing in the world. If her mind ain't right, you have to walk away. You have to walk away. That's what a man does. A boy, he'll see that she ain't right, but he'll still keep fucking with her because he wants to get on. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know what I'm saying? Avoid being caught up in situations like my man was in the chat talking about this chick is talking about he's the baby daddy. Well, dude, you fucking with a chick who would do that. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of on you, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You made that decision. That's kind of on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not blaming her. Believe me, any relationship that fails, I'm gonna say it like, and I'm right here in the camera with you. Any relationship that fails is the man's fault. You know what I'm saying? Hey, no matter what the circumstances are, and how I failed, no matter what the story is, it's your fucking fault. You know what I'm saying? I put the blame on me for every relationship that I've been in that didn't work out. It was all my fault. Even the chicks that I talked about in this story, it still weren't their fault because I should have handled shit better. I should have been on my P's and Q's. You know what I'm saying? It was all me. I take responsibility for my shit. But shit, you know how many bad females that I hollered at and they gave me act right? Then I seen some character flaw in them and I just walked the fuck away. And niggas is looking at me like, why the fuck is your ugly ass walking away from that bad motherfucker? Nigga. Cause nigga, I'm telling you, bruh. Hey man. And like I said, I'm not a young guy. I'm in my 40s, man. At this point, I know some shit. I know some shit is going on with you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you fine and single, yeah, I'm definitely looking to see checking your behavior. I'm seeing what you're, you know what I'm saying, what's going on up here while you're single. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something. It's something. Because men ain't no woman who considers herself cute is going a day without a dude trying to holler at her. You know what I'm saying? Not all them dudes could have been shitty dudes. No, all of them could have been shitty individuals. You know what I'm saying? Not all of them could have been. Females get hollered at. Guys may holler at a female, I don't know, 2-3 times a week if he's single and he's out there. You know what I'm saying? Females get hollered at every day. Probably multiple times a day. You know what I'm saying? So, hold on, I'll be back. I'm probably going to lose my train of thought. I'll be right back. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. It seems like the older single women, they're kind of fucking baddie, dude. No, I'm just buzzing, but they're all baddie. But where was I going with this? Where was I? I forgot what I was talking about. Chat help? Nah, don't worry about it. Chat, I'll figure it out.
Hey, good to see you.
I don't know, man. It's
Great game.
human interaction is complicated, but it's not complicated.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Us as men, we're simple, dude. Females, you're complicated. Damn, what the fuck was I talking about? I forgot where I was in this little rant I was going on. But, all I know is dudes got to be righteous with your shit, man. You can't be bullshitting around. Oh yeah, as a man, you let me see what else I said. As a man knows what a female is like when she didn't have a father in her life. So a man is gonna make sure that he's a father in his daughter's life because he doesn't want to put that shit out here in the world. You know what I'm saying? A man is proactive when it comes to shit like that. A man doesn't just sit back and, oh, she said this, so I think I'm on. Nah, bruh. Get on top of that shit. Get ahead of it. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard the term getting ahead of the news? You know what I'm saying? When governments do certain actions to get ahead of the narrative, That's what you gotta. That's what we as men gotta do. We gotta be proactive. You know what I'm saying? She says she's pregnant, or something like that. You gotta be proactive. You can't just sit back and like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna just nah, bruh. Okay, you think you're right? Okay, fine. You think I'm the father? Fine. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through all this shit. We're gonna go through everything. We're gonna take the test. If I'm not the father, you'll be hearing from my lawyer. It is what it is. If I am the father, then shit. Hell, we'll come up with something amicable and make sure that this child has what it needs. You know what I'm saying? But what you do, you be straight up, straightforward. You don't bullshit around, and you don't bullshit with the mother, and you don't bullshit with the child. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's your child or not, you just don't do that, man. That's just being a shitty person, a shitty individual. You know what I'm saying? Because if a female is pregnant, then there's a lot of shit that can affect that baby. You know, stress is one of them. Even though we get stressed out all the fucking time, but stress is one of the things that can affect that baby and hurt that baby. No child deserves to deal with some shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because of their parents. You know what I'm saying? No child deserves that. And you don't want to put a stress on a mother. You just don't. So you want to be straightforward. You want to be straight up. You want to let her know that boom, okay, you're pregnant. Boom, I'm gonna be with you through this 9 months. Okay, boom, we're gonna do this. You don't have anything to worry about. We're gonna get through this. Boom. You think I'm the one? If that's what you really think, okay. But don't waste these 9, you know what I'm saying? All while in your head, don't waste these 9 months. Because they could be used finding the real daddy. But okay, boom, be a man, step up and own that shit. But as soon as that baby's born and you can do the test, take that fucking test. Find out what it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't bullshit around with anything. If you fucking with a female,
You understand there's more to this game than offense.
yeah, dude, don't have your cake and eat it too shit. That's just human nature, though. Everybody, men and women, do that. When that have their cake and eat it too shit. You got to be better than that, though. The key for men is to be righteous. Be righteous with your shit. You know what I'm saying? Be straightforward. Be honest. Don't beat around the bush and mean that shit. That's men, you do your part, things will be cool for you. Women, I'm not done talking about you. I just had to take a break. You know what I'm saying? I just had to take a break from talking about y'all. Because that's how complicated y'all are. I've been talking about y'all for what? About 45 minutes to an hour. And I had to take a break to talk about men just to catch my breath. So I can get back to talking about the shit that y'all put us through. Oh, man. I'm just bored. Anybody just jumping into the live stream? I'm just joking around. I'm just being silly. Just joking around. Just say 100, you know. I'm not going to say that it's not 100. It's 100 it's 100 in the same way all comedy is 100. You know what I'm saying? They're jokes, but jokes are funny because there's some reality in them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Good to know that you understand there's more to this game than offense.
I'm tired.
Let's work on that defense today.
I got this last game, and then I gotta go to this job. But yeah, I don't want anybody to take anything I'm saying personally or seriously, really. These are all jokes, just stuff to keep myself entertained through this live stream. I'm gonna say some shit. Sometimes it'll be controversial. Whatever, it is what it is, you know. know, all I can do is speak from what I've seen, what I've heard in life, and you know, try to make it entertainment, which is really what all comedy is, right? You know, people taking the fucked up shit in their lives and making funny shit out of it. That's comedy. You know, I'm ugly as fuck, but I was the nicest guy in the world, so you know I got some stories about females. You know I got some shit I could put together into jokes about females. Come on now. I think you can hear it in my voice that, you know, I went to school. I have some sort of education. I'm not the dumbest rock in the garden. You know what I'm saying? You know, I can put thoughts together. You know, I can speak sentences.
Stay focused in your workout today.
For those who don't know anything about me, I'm a Catholic school kid. Catholic school 12 years. Predominantly white Catholic schools. At that. So I've got a lot of views, and I'm in my 40s. So, you know, I've seen a lot of stuff. I got comedy for days. I got shit I can talk about all day. I just need a jump off point. I can talk about it. And because I've got experiences, man, and what I'm saying isn't to offend, and everything I've said about women and relationships, it wasn't to offend anybody. It was all fun and jokes. At the same time, there was truth to it. You know, that's what makes comedy great, when you can make the truth funny. I'm ugly. I've got a lot of horror stories. You know? Y'all should be happy that I can make light of it and not be, you know, a complete dick. Even though some people would argue that I am a complete dick. That's their opinion. Alright, last game. Let's get this pause for the cause and get into this last game. Oh, shit. No. And believe me, when it comes to jokes, I can take a joke. I make jokes about female, but please know, I can take a joke. A dude jumped in my live stream the other day. You know what I'm saying? Looked at my mouth and was like, "Damn, hey, have you ever seen a dentist?" No, hey, yeah, I've seen a dentist. You told me my teeth was perfectly healthy, and if I wanted braces, it would be for pure vanity. Now I had to think to myself, do I want to be? Am I vain? Do I want to? Am I vain enough to have a surgical procedure in order to look pretty for somebody else when my shit is already perfectly healthy? Yeah, that's what bitches do, ain't it? Yeah. I don't think he liked that, but for real though, I can take a joke. I can make a joke. That shit, you know. That's kind of what bitches do, though. So, I don't care. Yeah, my teeth ain't the best. Shit, they don't have to be. You know what they do? They work like a motherfucker, though. Which is all I need. Right. Once he told me that there is no medical reason for me to need them, it will be pure vanity. Then there it is. That's pretty much all I needed to hear. some of us, not all of us, but some of us honestly put forth an effort to be the best possible human being that they can be. Being vain, all that shit, they talk about, that leads to a road to evil. You know what I'm saying? Vanity, being a vain person, is not a good thing. You know? Every time I smile, I'm humble. It keeps me humble.
We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away.
I don't mind being humble. You know? It is what it is. I feel like I'm a good person because of it.
To you sports fans.
Humility.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Because guess what?
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and
Me,
Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge.
Me getting braces.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings
to look good for society will be the same as me turning white in order to look good for society.
They've got momentum.
Why the fuck would I do that? I can't change my skin color just to make my life easier. Why would I bother fixing my teeth just to make motherfucker? Why? This is what God gave me. Everything about me, the fucked up teeth, the skin color, everything. That's what God gave me.
Will be stiff.
Hey.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report.
What I'm vain about
let's head to the sideline
is what I've made of myself. The actions that I've taken in my life.
Took a massive leap in
the actions that I've taken in my life.
Season in Milwaukee.
That's what, you know what I'm saying? I base my shit on. How I treat people, that's how I base my shit on. How I interact with people, that's how I feel about myself. You know.
Set up to have great success.
Physical appearance, all that shit changes.
To be the coach.
You get enough money, you can look however the fuck you want to look. So what the fuck does it matter? That still doesn't make you a good person. You can still be a shitty individual with straight teeth. You can still be a piece of shit with straight teeth.
Kevin, and it served me well, but I was not a guard. I was a forward that could dribble and pass fairly well.
I'd rather have gap teeth, which are easily cleaned.
Guards are not always bringing the ball up.
Flossing gives a breeze.
Somebody just mentioned that to me, Kevin, that I was maybe a tad ahead of my time back in the late 70s.
Yeah, I can.
Here are the starters for
or I can try to be pretty and actually change what God put in place.
And it's George in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's Brook Lopez.
You can't judge me
and it's DiVincenzo
based on me.
The 2.
Then go fuck yourself.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah.
Boy,
it's all good.
So dangerous
I'm in my 40s,
this
baby.
area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly and powerful.
I feel like at this point, for me to go to do some shit like going to get braces or something like that would be like them 60-year-old motherfuckers. They go buy Corvettes and then they'll buy a Corvette and then they'll go hang out at the beach and shit. And they'll try to pull them a young chick.
Looking at Los Angeles,
yeah,
they
fuck that.
took the win in their last game against the Portland Trailblazers.
I'd rather have a female want me because I'm just a hell of a motherfucker. I'm just a great person. I would rather people like me because of who I am, not how I look. You know what I'm saying? You know, I cut my hair. I keep myself groomed. You know, look, fresh haircut. You know what I'm saying? I keep myself groomed. But as far as
this team was second
doing a medical, having a medical procedure, there's a difference between being grooming, being well groomed, and being a little bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Good from the great one.
Hey.
Here's Milwaukee now.
I'll say this.
Put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And really showed their depth when they
if I can pull females with these teeth,
and the guys on the
clearly I'm a better motherfucker than you. Because you gotta have straight teeth, you gotta have this, you gotta have that. All to do the same thing I'm doing. Just because I'm a good person. I'm honest. I'm straight up. I'm nice and I'm caring. And I do all those things naturally. I'm a naturally good person. To the people, individuals.
To go in for him to start off this game.
As far as the group goes, though, I'm gonna sit here and talk shit on the live stream,
For his third make from the field, he's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because
you know what makes it even worse?
Second unit might
what makes it even worse?
And this one as well.
And you know what? If they run,
I can go get braces right now, and it won't cost me a cent. It won't cost me a nickel. I can go get braces right now. Well, I can't go get them right now because I got to go to work. But I can go get braces and it wouldn't cost me a cent. There's no financial thing in it for me. But you know what? I still don't want to fucking do it. Because why the fuck should I? There's no medical reason for me to do it. Fuck it. If a female ain't gonna want me because of my teeth, then fuck you. Guess what? If I get braces, guess what? That won't change my DNA. That won't change my genetic code. You know what I'm saying? If you're worried about my teeth because you think our kids are going to have that teeth, me getting braces ain't going to change that shit. So now me getting braces means I'm trying to change my physical appearance to fool somebody. That's what females do. I'm straight on that. I ain't putting eyelashes on, putting on fake hair, and all that shit to look good. That's basically what I would be doing if I got braces. Yeah.
Tacked on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What type of
2 chances at the line already, making them both.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, so you know, I done went on that shit for that long, and it started off with me just talking about how I can take a joke. But seriously though,
first one falls for.
Hey, that's some man shit. Because I've had people, why don't you go to the dentist and get your teeth straight?
Quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes.
Why? Why the fuck should I?
Now here's Giannis. He's tightly
Why
guarded.
the fuck should I?
He can't get that one to fall. So Los
you know what I'm saying? If a
motherfucker
don't want you with your flaws, then why? Why the fuck are you gonna want to fuck with it? That's why. Me personally, females who wear like a ton of makeup, I really don't mess with. I really tend to stay away from it. I tend to stay away from it because that's not who you are.
It's just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with
that's not who you are. What the fuck are you hiding? You know what I'm saying? If you feel that you need to wear makeup because you need to make yourself look better or to hide something from me, then first of all, you don't have confidence in yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be self-confident about every fucking thing. You know.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez.
You know?
It's tipped.
Some females say, I like putting on makeup. So you like waking up an extra hour early to stand in front of a fucking mirror and paint your fucking face? Are you shitting me?
And good, and it takes it.
Yeah, whatever.
Right ironing down.
Well, it is what it is, man.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Dude said I had people come in and say I was ugly. That was hilarious. Really? Dude, really?
And he was rightfully.
So that means you're looking at me that way, huh?
Very early.
You're looking at me whether I'm attractive or ugly, huh? That's how you feeling? That's what you're trying to say?
In his future.
What you trying to do during the live stream? You knocking on the door? Trying to come out? Oh. But yeah, it's hilarious, man. Especially since I started live streaming, I get a lot of people that are cool that don't really try to roast. The people who do try to roast, when they see how I respond to it, they realize that they just wasted their time. And there's no feeling better than that.
Getting Eastern Conference Player of the Month.
Well,
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Basketball is one of the few.
Believe in yourself.
Good offense,
fellas.
good defense.
Rule number one in life: believe in yourself.
I don't think there's.
If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will believe in you.
On offense, he was unstoppable.
Real talk.
To say the least. That's
Real talk. You don't believe in yourself, nobody else will believe in you. A female definitely won't believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Holy shit. Do you know why females like assholes? Because assholes believe in themselves.
Clippers trail by 5.
You can't tell an asshole shit.
Count it from 12.
You know what I'm saying? Assholes believe in themselves. Believe in themselves.
Phenomenal mid-range score.
You know what I'm saying?
Bucks have gotten
There's a level of confidence behind that
so
shit.
far. Pretty nice shooting. Beverly against Bledsoe. Can't connect from short
I need
range.
to focus on this game because this is against Giannis. Probably,
you got to improvise sometimes.
And I literally built this team in order to beat this squad. That's why I joined them.
With ease from there.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take
Right,
possession.
that's why I joined the Clippers in order to beat
And a
the
quick look
Bucks.
here at some of the numbers for Bledsoe.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Here's the great one. Pass to Beverly. To the inside.
Come on, man. That was bullshit I didn't miss that. That's some bullshit I missed
And it's
that.
Bledsoe with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Here's Bledsoe. The shot, no good. The Clippers trail. Here's the great one.
How the fuck did he get in front of me?
Rejection by Giannis. Bledsoe against Beverly.
I swore I had him on my 6 all the way down there.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's guarded closely. It's not going to go for him.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just a...
Man, they got my character out here huffing and puffing.
Coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
The first one falls.
You know, while Eric Bledsoe isn't a 20-point-per-game scorer like he was in Phoenix, you could argue that he's a more effective player since coming to Milwaukee. His efficiency is at a career-high level.
Lou Williams has checked in for Patrick Beverly. Now here's Williams.
Like I said earlier, this ain't a live stream. This is a seminar.
Stolen by Bledsoe.
I'm just trying to help some of you motherfuckers. Some of y'all got problems.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And I tell you, it's ridiculous how much space Antetokounmpo covers in just 2 strides.
Relationship issues,
the way he handles himself,
and you're putting terrible people back into the world.
One sight to see.
That's gonna make my descendants have to deal with some bullshit that they shouldn't have to deal with. So I'm gonna try to educate you motherfuckers right now for the future.
Spot and right role for you with your team, and Bledsoe himself recognizes that.
That was a terrible pass.
Happy as he's ever been since coming to the
shit.
Giannis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I
You
mean,
get our
love
ass beat.
seeing a guy his side run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
Harrell kicks to Williams. Harrell with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game, 5 to shoot. And Harrell slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Bucks leading by 5.
I need to focus on this game.
Antetokounmpo leading to the floor. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Williams passes to the great one. Left side, Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. To the middle.
Throw it up high! Fuck!
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I'm that tall with arms that long, and he throws it high enough for Bledsoe to catch it in his face. That's why 2K is ass, dude. Y'all love this fucking game, man. I'm in a mood. Fuck this game. I'll say.
And it's 8 points for the great one.
Hey, man, I'm sorry, but I get frustrated, dude. I hate stuff like that. That was garbage, though.
Kicks to Middleton. Now the pass to Bledsoe.
Yo, thanks for that. Love you, too.
At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6.
Defense.
Fires the 3, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Williams. Still looking for his
Would I like some hair? No.
And the rejection by Giannis. And
no, I wouldn't.
Good from the great one.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
I mean, the fact that my head is completely shaved kind of shows that I really don't want hair.
Held in by George.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Clark, your love for the Buckeyes.
My hair didn't just fall out, you know what I'm saying?
What was the best part of growing up?
I'm just like Krillin from Dragon Ball. I shaved my head.
Having family around, extended family as well as immediate family, but also the sports love that exists throughout the city.
My hair won't grow back like Mo to look like Mo, but it'll grow back.
With my dad and siblings, that's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had.
If I put 6 dots on my head.
Here's George. 26 points for him last game against Portland. The great one. That doesn't go in. Had a chance to the lead.
They're really holding me.
Also, Brook Lopez out there. Chris Middleton is out there at Bledsoe. And it's DiVincenzo in a 2-guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. On the wing, Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo. He had 10 points in the win against the Pistons in Detroit.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
And that kind of awareness from George is really exceptional. Catching
it's
the
time for me to
defense
focus, though.
By rising
you got to
up
beat these
immediately
cats. Got to make sure our last game is a win. We definitely want to go out on a win.
Lopez. He's covered closely. Back to Bledsoe. Rebound by the Clippers. The great one's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, I guess that's what being an All-Star is. A team player and a complete player.
If somebody else has something they want to talk about before these last few seconds,
but to win.
We're not opening up for new subject matter.
David, thank you. Back to Lopez.
You know, I think I've ran the whole man and women and relationship well. I think I've ran that pretty dry.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Greg, we've seen it time and time again.
Any other questions about anything else?
On the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Lopez kicks to Middleton. Drops in the tray. Middleton's got 6.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Pass to Green. Williams against George. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Oh, man.
Forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Bucks trail by 5.
The defense is real up in this bitch.
Bledsoe looking around.
Lock down.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. On the wing, Williams from downtown. The Clippers grab the miss. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really shows.
Come on, man. They're hoeing me at the basket.
They got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
They're not giving me credit for stopping the fast break. Yeah, hoeing me this game.
Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 6 points for him.
You know, Bledsoe has developed his passing skills to the point where you've got to respect that part of his game. He's doing a nice job finding his open guys.
Nobody near George. Misses the three. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Bucks. Middleton. This game is all even.
Hard to disrupt or shake Middleton when he's
in
the zone.
Game.
Doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's still going to get his shot up and down.
And the Clippers call time here. And Clark, many fans thought Brook Lopez might have lost it after his stint with Los Angeles.
I've missed way too many shots right at the basket.
Yeah, sometimes a fresh start re-energizes you and helps you change your game. This guy was, though, a 20-point scorer a night in the past, so he can put it in the basket. He didn't get those kind of numbers with the Bucks, but really was exactly what they needed as a big guy who could shoot the three and also be a rim protector inside.
Middleton against Leonard. Second chance shot.
It's pretty clear that Middleton takes pride in his defense. If he can't block the shot, he's going to do everything he can to at least challenge it and disrupt the shooter.
Milwaukee has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Pass to Bledsoe. A floater. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. To the middle, and that one is stuffed right through.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Middleton outside, and so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touches
the
glass.
Turnover.
A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
Well, you look at Bledsoe. He's there in the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting. The fans have really gotten behind him.
And that's the way it should be. Kevin, you could make a case that he should be a starter, but there's just so many great players in the East. Just being in the top 10 shows how much respect the fans have for him.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Bucks trail by 6. He kicks to Williams. Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 6, and the Bucks miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Bledsoe passes to Williams. Here's DiVincenzo. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Middleton can't get it to go.
That's a lose-lose situation.
Is never easy to do, but
you switch with me. What do you get? Oh, you get Kawhi.
Yeah. The great one passes to Leonard. Off target there.
God damn, Kawhi.
Push the lead to double digits.
Stop the fast break again. Still didn't get credit for it.
Trying to end the drought.
The fuck out of here. How did he even get that up?
So he'll shoot 2 here. A lot of smart guys playing in the NBA right now, Clark. Any that you spot that could be a great future head coach in this game?
There are so many of them, Kevin, when you spend time around guys and watch how they carry themselves on the court. Usually you look at point guards because they're quarterbacks and coaches on the floor in many cases. CP3, I don't know if he has a desire to coach, but he certainly talks and feels the game as a coach. And Mike Conley, I think he too has the type of cerebral approach to the game that could lend itself to coaching.
That's an excellent starting list. Now George, 11 points in the game. But they get it back. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got the lead.
Clearly, that was a play where he should have. That was a pick and roll play where he should have gave it up to the roller. When he shot a deep three.
Been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Williams against Bledsoe. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Glad I got Paul George.
That one on George.
And maybe the biggest
like having these defenders
of
on my
this summer,
squad.
where would Kawhi Leonard be headed in free agency? A player of his caliber commands that kind of media scrutiny.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. Greg, you talk about the media focus for Kawhi Leonard. Not exactly something he embraces.
Not at all.
Man, we had a good talk today, Internet. Worldwide Webbables.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half. The three from George. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be
My
back
business.
just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey, what's up, Guillermo? How's it going, brother?
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at
That's good, brother.
in this
That's
game has
real
been
good,
everywhere.
man.
As impressive as the block totals
Thanks for
are
following
him
through to the
early
live
on,
stream.
They don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. They've got Paul George. Kawhi Leonard is out there with the great one. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Harrell in at the 5 spot.
Of course he missed both.
Well, so he misses both.
You know, in just his first season with Milwaukee, huge
shit.
success.
Come on, man.
I mean,
You're about to do this
led the team
bullshit.
to the top seed in the East, gave the franchise a huge boost, and I think they found their leader for the next several years.
Here's George. Here's the great one. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. The great one's got 20.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Snatched away. Right side, Leonard.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. Well, I appreciate you falling through, man.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Not only am I live streaming right now on YouTube, but I'm also on Twitch, Mixer, and Facebook.
From the paint.
So, searching for me any of those places, I'll show up at all of them. I'll show up everywhere.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And it's Beverley missing. Clark for the Bucks. The players said Budenholzer instilled a sense of confidence in the team.
And you know what? Sometimes you have a coaching change, and that injection of a different type of approach and a change in culture can make a big difference.
Feel free to drop in.
Always shown the ability to get the most out of his roster.
We early in the live stream, we were having a conversation about men and women.
Now here's Harrell. Back to Leonard.
But I think that conversation is pretty much done. I did almost like a 2-hour rant about it.
The shot comes up. Excellent D there from Bledsoe.
Yeah, we're just having fun though. You know, a lot of jokes, a lot of laughs.
Here's DiVincenzo.
Right now, this is the last game of the live stream, and
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Oh, it's been a great start.
Yeah. Well, my thing is, I need to be getting a triple-double.
To the inside, here's Leonard.
I need a triple-double.
Off the glass. He's got 9.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Here's DiVincenzo. Defended by George.
No. Damn. I knew that was happening.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Harrell. Back to George. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Middleton. 4 on the clock. Fades. Chris Middleton pulls it down.
It's fine.
A guy like that.
It's fine, dude.
Break there for the D.
DiVincenzo. No good on the shot.
I understand your meaning, so your spelling is fine, dude. As long as I understand the meaning that you're trying to get across, don't worry about your spelling with me, brother. I'm not one of those
some
people.
urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical
Just stay
time
in
in this
zone.
game.
Bledsoe outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bledsoe's got 15 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotation.
How long is he going to stand behind court?
It's really helped them.
How long is he going to stand behind court? Look, he's still. Hold on.
And the Clippers.
This is 2K. What is he waiting for? What is he standing back there waiting for? What happens if I pass it to him? Over and back. So why is he standing there waiting? How long did he stand there waiting? Let's see. Really? Really, 2K? Really? Really? 2K logic. Why is he still back there? Now, if I didn't peek that he was still back there, I would have been playing 5-on-4.
It's call time here. A lot of players keep track of their stats.
Trash.
Team stats, but Clark, how much do
Trash.
pay attention to stats in game?
I have no idea. I mean, I know stat sheets are given to the coaches during.
I swear, man, they lucky I love basketball.
Game,
you know what I'm saying? They lucky I love the sport of basketball, and I can't physically play it anymore.
May have a player or two that
because
chart his
this shit right
during
here,
the game, but the vast majority
that's trash.
are too occupied with playing the game to keep up with the stats.
And they're looking up at the scoreboard too, aren't they?
You see how long it took for them to get me that pass?
Oh man!
When I turned that corner, I was spamming the pass button. He made an extra pass before they passed it to me.
They should just focus on playing the
This shit is trash.
Always looking up to see if they fouled or not.
This shit is trash, man. Call 2K devs. Send it to my live stream. I need some answers. That shit is trash. Bro, that was terrible.
That's good from the great one. Both free throws good from the great one. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as much as 10. And here is Lopez. Back to Bledsoe. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Antetokounmpo. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
They easily give up the lane, so I have to come help. Then Giannis gets the score off the miss. 2K, you're shit, dude. For anybody who actually knows anything about basketball, you're shit. You're just the only game in town.
On the wing, more.
Seriously. This shit right here?
10 feet out. Count that bucket.
Dude.
Morris has got 6 points.
And I like the
dude, they don't call 3-second violations on the computer. Rarely, dude. They rarely do. My last live stream, there was possessions where I had them locked in the lane.
Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Instead of letting me run off to go on the fast break, they forced my character to turn back around and look at the fucking rebound. And guys used to be like, "Oh man, well live is all animation." No, this bullshit is all animation. And I'm just upset, dude. That is trash. That is literally trash.
Shoots a fader. Yep, that one goes.
Because there's going to be certain games that they're gonna force you to fucking lose. It's impossible to go undefeated in a season. There's games where they're just going to make you lose. This bullshit right here.
Benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
George Hill's checked in for Milwaukee.
Yeah, like I said, though, I played basketball. You know what I'm saying? I have. And everything that's going on here is bullshit.
Now here's Harold.
Like my teammate dribbling that close to the basket. I'm under the basket.
The top setup man at the small
most players in real life, they had the ball with a shot, tried to shoot the ball up because they know we got an offensive rebounder that can tip it back up. He's not going to sit there, force himself into the lane that tight, dribble that much time off the clock just to kick it back out and start the fuck. That's trash.
Because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
Yeah, that's basically it. So you play more and they make more money.
Throw is good.
I mean, which is stupid. There's no, they have no competition. There's no competition. If you like basketball games, it's the only game in town. Why put this bullshit in here to force you to, you know what I'm saying?
And the Washington
Why?
Wizards.
It's the only game in town. Just make a good fucking game. Quit trying to manipulate people.
And the Indiana
That's all it is. That's all it is.
Sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
Shamet, the pass to the great one. Over in the corner, Williams. 5 on the clock.
I shouldn't even shot that. You know,
miss again.
I'm just frustrated.
On that mid-range attempt.
This has got me mad.
He's gonna just be
and I'm not mad because of basketball reasons. I'm mad because 2K is shit. They are holding me on things.
They're really in a good position here.
It's showing me it's bad AI. Motherfuckers are morphing places. You know what I'm saying?
Who has no hesitation, Greg, in taking that long three.
A pretty good combination. Weathered an Achilles tear back in 2015, but has remained a steady rotation player.
Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Hill. Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo.
That was my fault.
And the slam dunk by
Damn,
Antetokounmpo.
dropped my eyes and look at the shot.
Antetokounmpo is so feared league wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely.
Are you gonna stand back there again?
The great one passes to Williams. The pass to the great one. And the officials calling for.
They wouldn't let him fucking shoot it. Man, oh man.
Second violation. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Robin Lopez. And then for Los Angeles, Ivica.
The moment I caught and did that first little I was shooting and he wouldn't shoot it.
Fourth quarter now.
They had him pat the ball out of his hands and
outside Williams. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks. They've got Chris Middleton. Marvin Williams is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, excellent determination there from George. This wasn't going to be denied. Fighting off the physical contact and nailing the shot over good defense.
Here's Bledsoe. And the rejection.
Oh, man.
Williams with a clean look from out on the wing. He knocks it down. And the Bucks lead by 14. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. And their road trip.
Yep, you know what? I'm done. I want to thank everybody for following through. Hood Ninja Gaming says fuck 2K. I might not even play this shit anymore, dude. For real. the ridiculousness of this shit. When they want you to lose, you're gonna fucking lose. Period. And if they're gonna manipulate my wins and losses based on some shit that they want, they're wasting my time and they're wasting my effort. If you were early in my live stream, you know those are things that I don't accept. Those are things I don't accept in life, and fuck this game for doing that. If they're gonna just fuck up this live stream, whatever, they're gonna cancel it, whatever. I don't give a fuck. This game is ass, and if you think this is the best shit out there, you're ass too. Fuck 2K. I'm out. Hood Ninja Gaming, peace. Fix your AI.